test. I should be streaming. I think I'm live. Say hello to the stream.
What's up?
No one's watching, by the way. There's like a brand new account I made like a day ago. Let's
go. Got 0 people.
Heck yeah. Wait, let me see the channel right now. Let me see if I'm live. Yup, I'm live. Let me send you the links so you can guess it up.
Let me see. Also, dude, the thumbnail art is amazing.
I know. Here's the.
Really?
I want to know how loud you are too. Can you just check the stream real quick? I want to see how loud you are.
Alright.
Let me send the stream to statement server. There's like a self promo. They all gotta see it.
Oh my god.
I won't put it.
Let me mute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
They can hear me.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds good. My
Let
voice
me.
could sound better. Yeah, my voice could sound better because I have allergies.
Oh.
And I just woke up. I sound like that kid next door. He's just like got games on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He sounds good.
Yeah.
Also, the TA. No bitches. Thing was amazing.
I know. I made that. I remember. It was like 2 in the morning. I was like, I'm making the best thing I've ever made. Anyway, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on statement server now.
2 in the morning.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yo, we are live right now.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, I am live with Secret right now. Here is stream.
Yeah.
Here, all caps. So everyone knows how important this is.
This is the most important shit they will ever see in their life.
Real. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. Oh, yeah, go.
If they don't show up, they are probably the stupidest motherfuckers to ever exist.
True. Very true.
They need to show up. This is probably the most important thing to ever happen on...
Since their births.
Yeah, since their births. This is the most important thing to ever happen on August 9th. I mean, September 28th,
2024.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This day will forever be marked.
Yep.
By this event.
True.
Fuck with us in the history books.
Heck yeah. Writing this down for real.
Along with Grandpa cranking 90s. Of course.
Better see TK in the chat, like, screaming at me about my ranking of La La Land at some point. If I don't, I'm gonna be very mad.
Okay, dude. I want to fucking complain about his mic quality. Bro's mic quality sounds like...
I actually never heard it. I was supposed to be in a call with him before, but, like, it was gonna be 4 AM in the morning if I joined them, so, you know, I decided not to. So I've actually never heard it myself.
I am actually just gonna, and I can. At once upon a time when I was a young 7th grader, I could stay up to 4 AM.
Nice.
But now I get all tired out when I'm at like 12.
Ah, okay.
I can barely stay up to like 1 anymore.
Wow, really? For me, it's like, it's so normal. I'm like, oh, it's 1 AM. I could put down at some point. I should probably sleep.
Bro, at 12, I'm just sitting there playing a game, dude. And I was like, what time is it? Man, it's 12? Dang, that's wild. I don't really think I had that much more in me, dude.
I didn't have no more. I got one more in me for real.
Man, it's the thing that I'm a night person. But I had to wake up at 6 AM 5 days a week.
Yeah.
You think I can stay up all that late?
Well, my sister can. She stays up until like 1 and wakes up 6 almost every day. So.
Different breed, I guess. God, holy moly.
Yeah, she's built so different. She's built so different.
5 hours of sleep, dude.
I don't know how she does so much things. Like she's just built so different.
5 hours of sleep.
She can like focus up on an essay till like 5 in the morning. Like I don't know how she does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If an essay too, that shit's ain't turned in
Yeah. I don't know how she does
3
it.
days before the deadline. A week. I have to worry about that.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I deal with that. There you go. Oh man.
so the 100 watches thing, yeah. So as that's gonna work,
Yeah.
we're gonna start from the bottom and then go all the way to top, so all 100. And then if it's a movie you watched, you can explain like the plot. So I'm gonna do like explain the plot first and then talk about the movie.
All right.
Okay.
If it's a movie I haven't seen, I'm gonna explain the plot anyway.
Sure. So here's the display
Yep.
capture. I'm just doxing myself now. Let's hope no one like try to
Alright.
close this up and enhances everything and just expose who I am. Okay. So
Don't worry about it.
okay, you can see this in the stream, right? Like the YouTube
Hold on,
stream.
I need to turn on the stream.
Yeah. So the
and
first.
Let me mute it. There. Okay. It's good now.
Alright, so the first, like, the worst movie I've watched is a 1 star, like, 2 out of 10. So, I guess kind of the lore of the Loud House, and to me personally. So, with this movie, basically,
Loud House.
you know that show? This is the spin-off show.
Yeah,
The-
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a movie of that.
Yeah, it's a
movie
spin-off
of
of the freaking a movie of the spin-off. It's really bad. So me and my younger sister have this thing going where we just have to see every crappy Loud House movie and Casagrandes thing that comes out nowadays.
Oh.
Yeah, because we did that back in like 21 when we watched the first Loud House film. It was awful.
Oh. Oh man, that.
Did you
that
watch it?
Like, no, but that looks like the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was. It honestly was. Like if I it's almost as bad as The Flash. Not as bad, but man. So anyway, this is the Casagrandes movie. Oh, the chat is it dead right now? Yeah, let me write something in chat. Yo,
Yeah,
chat,
write
what's
stuff.
up? There you go. I wrote something.
I don't think I can even see it. Oh wait, I see it now. It just popped up.
Hey.
Oh my god, it was so dead that nothing showed up.
Yeah, you write something too.
Okay, hold on. I got this. There. I did.
You cool.
There you
Very.
go. Cool.
Okay, back to movie. Yeah, so I watched this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I watched this back in like I forgot, it's been like months. But I had the choice between watching this and like the Wes Anderson shorts, or like a compilation of all of them. And I watched this because I love myself, as we all know. So I watched this with my sister.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently. So yeah, I watched this, and yeah, it sucked. The plot's like super basic. Like it's the most basic, generic kids movie with the most basic thing ever, basically. Like, wow, I said basic 5 times, but I don't know what much to say. It really sucks. It's really boring. The only reason it's not a 1 out of 10 was because sometimes the animation was okay, so it gets a pass. So that's why it's at the bottom of the list.
We have the Lincoln Loud in this movie.
No, he's not. He's the spin-off, so he's not here. Yeah, he's MIA here. Thank God.
Well, he usually shows up.
Yeah, he usually does in the show. Sometimes, yeah.
Because they're like boyfriend girlfriend. I think I don't fucking know.
I don't really know either. I can't remember.
I don't know the lore. I think I know the lore.
Oh, one notable thing with this movie though is that when I was watching this on Netflix, so basically there's like the highest floor in my house, like the 3rd floor, and we watch basically anything Netflix related. I watch it there with my siblings or whatever, and.
Yeah.
Like towards the end of the movie, my dad had like such a long day because he like went out to meet with like his siblings or whatever, and he came in. He was like so tired, and he just saw us watching. I felt so embarrassed, even though he wasn't saying anything. I just felt like, man, imagine he's thinking I'm gonna get home to my kids and like, yeah, you know, my son is like, watching Casa Grande's movie. I was so embarrassed, and like nothing happened.
I would do the same.
I was looking at my phone towards the end. I was like, I'm not watching this movie. So yeah. Next.
Seeing your dad give you the loco.
Yeah. Next is the FNAF movie. I watched. It was amazing. Can you explain the plot? Since I know you've watched that, I think, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so the plot of this movie. This is what happened.
Mm.
Okay, so there's a guy is in a mall. Okay, he's
Yep.
in a mall, and he's he sees a slightly negative conversation between a small child and a dude,
Mm.
and instantly
I
runs
forgot about
after the
this.
dude and tackles him into the water
I
fountain.
remember that.
He gets
Yeah,
fired
it's all
because
coming back to me.
that was a dad and his child, as you know. Apparently, anything's a kidnapping to him. And then we got
PTSD.
this not. Then you got this not suspicious at all dude. Not
Shaggy, it's
suspicious.
Shaggy,
Not
bro. He's
suspicious.
not suspicious. It's Shaggy.
Yeah, it's Shaggy. It's not like he was
He's.
in the trailers prominently and a prominent actor playing him. So
It's not like it's
who knows?
William Afton who steals
Oh yeah,
children.
I forgot that he just straight up said his name.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, yeah. So that happened. Then he's like, "Sure, I'll take it." So this guy has a sister, and I don't know. I don't remember how that kid's his sister since the age difference is wild.
I know.
Anyway,
Who knows what
on.
happened?
Moving on, he like goes. He had a babysitter. Okay, he's a babysitter, and he goes to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. What's it called again? Whatever. Who cares?
I don't know. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Heck yeah. There it is.
And then he sits in his office the first night. Now, of course, doing right. He's like first dreaming,
Hmm.
dream, and then he wakes up and the babysitter is actually a bad guy working for the aunt or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the child? Give me the child. And after that, you know, trying to get lost here.
just explain what you remembered.
And then after that, she like sends her goon squad over to the fucking
The Goon Squad.
pizzeria. The goon squad. She sends her goon squad over to the place of work. Say, trash it. This man gets fired, and they all die because of Freddy and his gang of ghouls.
Mm.
And then there's some lore on the dude. My younger brother was kidnapped.
Yeah, it was his name's
By-
Garrett. I remember.
Garrett, was it by William?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I
William
will.
Afton took him. He's working with.
Why is William just randomly taking kids in the woods?
He works with Drake. Who knows?
What are we doing? He works with Drake. What are we doing here, William?
I know, dog.
Anyway, at this point, after this, basically his sister gets visited by Golden Freddy. Matt Pat showed up earlier.
That was epic.
Corey Kinchin showed up as a taxi driver.
Yeah, I remember that.
They show up. William Afton's there, like, haha, I got control of the robots.
Yeah.
Too bad for you, get you two. And then, to the power of friendship, I
Heck yeah.
think, and I'm trying to break free from his control.
Yeah, and then they encircle him with the power of friendship.
Him, the power of friendship.
And he, like, puts on the helmet.
Then they sequel bait, and he says, I always come back.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was truly peak cinema.
Then they sequel bait, and the movie ends.
Mm.
Yeah, no Markiplier, so 0 out of 10. And I really didn't like this movie anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I
pirated it because I did not want to pay money for it.
I pirated it too, but because it was too late, I couldn't see it in theaters. Very sad. But I probably wouldn't either way. Yeah. I'm surprised you went like through every plot detail. I was like, I thought you were just gonna do general plot, then your thoughts. But I was surprised you went all the way. You should do that next time. Yeah.
I went all the way. I'm going all the way, dude. Especially if it's like a movie I actually remember the entire plot. That's rare. That's rare.
That's the impact of this movie. It's how good it is.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. The impact of this movie is heard throughout
The world.
movies themselves,
Agreed.
and is definitely one of the movies of all time.
Agreed. Very peak.
That poster is also ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't like the poster.
So yeah, I rated this like a 2 out of 10. The only reason it's not like a 1 is because like the Freddy Fazbear and Friends costumes were alright, I guess, and it was kind of funny. So
yeah, the Jim Henson Company is good.
Yeah, they did it. So yeah, it had to look
And
good.
I like Matthew Lillard as William After.
Yeah.
So it is truly a down version of the other role he played in another movie that is infinitely better than this movie.
Yeah. So yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
I won't say it because of spoilers for that movie. I'm gonna try to get you to watch that movie eventually when you can.
Yeah.
But
At some
you
point.
need to watch this movie at some point. Get on your phone and like go in a corner or something. I don't even know. But yeah, the movie's bad.
2 out of 10 for me.
Like I think like a 3.
Oh, yours is a 3.
I like Matthew Lillard.
Or lower.
Like a 3.
Yeah, that movie sucked. Yeah. I also thought the direction was so like I don't know. It felt cheap. That was just me. Or I'm just a hater. Who knows?
I felt like the most normal. It was just like there.
Yeah.
I didn't really have anything. There's nothing to say about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It also like
I can't
apparently
really
it's
say anything about it.
apparently it's also PG-13.
Oh, yeah, it's like 3 movies. It is PG-13. There's also like 3 movies coming out.
Yeah. Next movie.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Oh.
Apparently that movie was one of the highest grossing goddamn horror movies in like the opening weekend like ever, and I'm like, oh my god. There's no way.
No way. That's crazy.
There's no way any of the horror movies that I've watched lose to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, it just did.
Quality-wise? Oh my god. Whatever. Scream's still on top. Scream 6, I think, beat it, and Scream 7 better beat it. I do not want to see Freddy Fazbear here.
It probably will. Scream's pretty popular. And if I'm a Scream fan by then, I'll probably check it out in theaters. Who knows?
I'm praying. I'm praying.
Okay.
I don't want to see Freddy Fazbear. But yeah, it's Wish next.
Yep. Did you watch this film? Wish.
No.
Okay, so I guess I'll explain the plot this time. So Wish is Disney's animated movie to like celebrate its 100th. Woohoo! Yay! And it's soulless garbage.
Dream.
Yeah.
It was like this Dream, but bad and Disney.
Yeah, it's like Stream by Bad and Disney. True. Best way to describe it.
We beat Disney, y'all.
Yeah, we just beat Disney. Give yourself a pat in the back. I'd give you a high five right now. But we just beat Disney.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, go.
I watched the trailer, and from the trailer, it seems like I know
You know everything, right? Yeah, you know everything about the movie.
The girl is the bad guy. The king is the good guy. Because he is sensible. Because he said not everybody's wish can be granted, and that's the smartest thing said throughout the entirety of the trailer.
The bad guy's actually the king. He actually is the bad guy. It's not bait.
Man, they baited me.
Yeah, the queen's actually good.
Me, and the Disney princess there grants everyone's wish, and then eventually the village collapses because the village can't handle all those conflicting wishes at once, dude.
They don't do that in the movie. You know what? You said that's what happens in the movie. Yep, you're right. I don't have to explain anything. But yeah, this when I first saw a trailer, when I first like heard of the concept, honestly, I was like, yo, we're going back to like the classic Disney, you know, like what made Disney and like what made them cool and like fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, okay, I'll wait for the trailers to drop and stuff, because I only knew limited knowledge of it. I saw like one concept art that looked okay, and I was like, that's pretty cool, I guess. And then the first trailer dropped.
2D.
Yeah, I wish it was 2D. I thought it would be 2D, but you know, Disney are freaking cowards. They won't do it.
Yeah, instead of this
no balls.
horrible.
Yeah, this
horrible blend. If you could even call it a blend. It's more like 3D animation, but with all the
It's kind of
detail taken
unfinished,
out of it.
right? Yeah. It looks better. The trailers made it look worse, but even the film itself doesn't look. Yeah, like some of the backgrounds are pretty good, but yeah, it just looks kind of unfinished. Is the word I'd say maybe? It's just I don't know.
That's why they should have used 2D.
Yeah, they should have used
Solve
to
all
be
your problems
100%.
right
Yeah, honestly, and like I really like the excuse that was back then of 2D was like, oh, 2D is like more expensive, but now 3D movies are costing like $300 million and something stupid like that. It's like just go back to 2D. It was cheaper anyway, right? Like you can't even use that excuse anymore. It's
I
like
hate that fucking cheap. Dare at me wrong, dude.
yeah, it's such a
I would beat the shit out of that sheep, dude. If I saw that
it's a
shit
yeah. It was
staring
like,
at me,
he's
like walking down the
annoying.
street.
Yeah, he's so
Oh my god.
annoying. I really hate talking animals, to be honest. Like, there's very few talking animal
Yeah.
characters I like, and I already knew with the trailer. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate him, and I did. Like, I absolutely hated him. I wanted him to burn.
Yeah.
If I had like a
Yeah, like
list
Teddy.
of, take that back. Say Morgana.
Okay, I swear. Morgana's better than Teddy.
Oh yeah, you think that?
Morgana's
No,
better than Teddy.
no, Teddy's
Yeah.
better. I'll die on that hill. Well, leave it. It's anything P4. I'll die on any
Listen,
P4 hill.
listen, Teddy, I think is on par with Morgana in the show.
The
Teddy
show.
in the game is not. Because Teddy in the show is just a complete pervert all the time. While Teddy in the game, complete pervert
Yeah.
90% of the time.
Yeah, I'll admit, I ain't
Yeah.
defending that stuff. Yeah, Teddy. Yeah, he. I love him, but yeah, that stuff's like no.
Teddy got a little bit excited now. Okay, I mean, oh well, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a 1-year-old, but still, actually like a 2-month-old. Actually, I don't even know.
Yeah.
However old shadows get.
Who
Those
knows?
are spoilers for all
For all those
me.
the
I'm the only one watching.
the two people watching. Oh wait, is this you? Is just one person watching? It's you? Yeah.
I think it is just me.
Is everyone in the Discord
Yeah.
just dead? Is everyone in Discord like
Well, here's the thing
dead?
though. Statement's Discord is, I think, was dying when I left it, and so and it's been like a couple of weeks, so it must be like basically
Oh,
fucking dead.
you were the one keeping it all together. I see.
That's what happens, dude. When I leave, something
Something terrible happens.
dies.
Something dies.
Yeah, because quite literally, like nobody is actually online. Not like I talk to anyone besides a couple of people anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. Then again, 9 a.m. is not this early, y'all. Come on now.
They're all sleeping. Yeah,
Wake
probably.
the fuck up. Wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But let's hope one of them get in. This stream might be a bit long, so who knows? I mean, we're just in like the third movie. We're already like how many minutes in? So.
We are 40 minutes in.
Yeah, back to the movie, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it really sucks. What else can I say? Yeah, the plot is like everyone kept saying the songs are like AI generated, and I can't even like. I usually don't like that criticism, but with this movie, I'm like, yeah, I can't really blame them. The songs are like super like forgettable
Sounds like AI generated,
lyrics. Yeah.
bro. The lyrics, performances, how the performances, I guess. I heard Chris Pine.
Chris Pine's in it. Yeah, he's the villain, the king guy. Yeah, he was
I heard that
okay.
he's good. The only one trying. And then they got Alex Trebek as the sheep, which they wasted him on that dumbass animal.
Yeah. I also don't know why the heck they made it a baby goat, honestly. Like, if they're gonna give him, like, a grown man voice, like, why a baby goat? I don't get it.
His baby man talking grown up is funny.
Yeah. Also, the goat, like, shakes his booty, and it's really weird sometimes. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, it was like, it's a bit weird.
Track that.
Yeah.
Track that furry
Probably.
audience. Let's go.
But it's like a baby goat,
Money.
bro. But it's like a baby goat, bro.
Bro, you think they care?
True. True. Yeah. Also, there's like, yeah.
I've seen an animal that talks. They're like, fine, I'm doing what I'm saying. I'm doing it without Oh, giving King consent. Oh my god. Finally. Now's my chance.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. We're going in now.
uh,
Oh,
what else can I say about the
yeah, slow
film?
down.
But yeah, it's really predictable. Like, the plot feels like your average, like how you expect a generic animated Disney movie to play out. It plays out exactly how you think it does. And there's also side characters, which I forgot all the names to. And, like, yeah, I don't know. There was also...
What's the main character's name?
Oh crap, wait. I forgot.
Exactly. Exactly.
Princess something. Wait, she's not even a princess. Yeah, she's not even a princess, dog. I forgot. Her
What?
name was like, was it Aisha? I forgot. I think it was Aisha. I probably am wrong.
Woman Aisha. There you go.
Women, yeah.
They named her Disney.
Yeah, and then all her like side character friends are based off of the Seven Dwarfs, because this movie like does references to like the old movies, kind of like how if you remember How Do You Live, right, or The Boy and the Heron, you could probably guess there was a bunch of similar stuff to other Ghibli films in that movie.
Yes.
Yeah, so this movie kind of does that, less subtle, obviously, and like not good, obviously, because let's compare the quality of those films. I mean, it's so I love how this movie and Boy and the Heron came out the same year. Like they're both like kind of the same in like a celebration of each studio, each like respective studio. But like one celebrated it properly and was like a good farewell in a way, and this one was utter garbage. It was like what a way to celebrate your freaking 100th year anniversary of magic, quote unquote. It's like this is what a terrible way to do it. There are other movies. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Personally, I think Mickey. If there's gonna be anything anniversary, it should be Mickey Mouse.
Yes,
Mickey Mouse.
a Mickey Mouse movie. They did that back in 2004. It's freaking 20 years ago.
I want. You know Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. The classic.
Mickey, I want them to do the entire movie
on Steamboat Willie. Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Like a new for the 100th for their. So they did this.
Or like he goes on an adventure. Like Mickey goes on the Steamboat Willie and like goes on an adventure, and like as the adventure goes on, like the animation style kind of changes. Like that'd be cool too.
Yeah, like as it progresses, the animation style gets more modern and more modern as the movie goes on.
Yeah, and that becomes like ugly.
Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we skip Mickey Mouse in a clubhouse, of course, but you know.
No, Mickey Mouse clubhouse is peak. Come on. That animation style was beautiful. Maybe a cameo.
Come outside.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I loved watching that in the haircut place they took me as a kid. They would play it all the time when I took my haircut. It was beautiful. Also about Also about like what do you call this? Like anniversary movies. There are two movies that from Disney that come to mind that are like a way better fit for the 100th 100 year anniversary thing. Have you ever seen Enchanted? No?
Enchanted.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like
Disney don't mean Encanto.
No, Enchanted. It came out in 2006. No. It was an animated live action movie. So basically this like Disney princess animated character. It starts with 2D animation, by the way. And then she goes to New York City, or quote from like the evil queen that sends her there, like a place with no happy endings. And it has a lot of fun spins on like the classic tropes, like when she sings for the animals to help her like clean the house. They'll like it will be like rats and cockroaches because it's New York.
Yeah. I haven't seen that though. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I rewatched it a month or two ago. It was great. I loved it. Maybe some bias there, so. Because I watched it a lot when I was like really young, so probably a bit biased, but I loved it. And then the other movie, voice crack, gosh, that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Is Tangled.
My voice is too grovelly to voice crack right now.
Yeah, you just woke up. I get it. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, you're just like.
Well, I woke up. I got allergies, everything right now, so my voice is gonna stay like this for hours.
Rip.
No voice crack for me, dude.
At least you got that right now. No voice crack. Unlike me, I'm gonna voice crack a lot probably.
No voice crack.
So yeah, Tangled. You've definitely seen that movie, right?
I have seen that movie.
What do you think of it?
Oh wow. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I love it personally. Like, I
I
think,
haven't seen it in a while. You know what I mean?
yeah, I get that. Yeah.
How I saw it is because I got like, of course I got younger sisters, so
Who
they were
love
younger
Frozen.
than all that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about Frozen. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah,
Hate
so,
Frozen.
yeah, Tangled would be a way better 100th anniversary because it's literally, yeah.
Tangled would be way better.
Yeah,
Fun.
because it's kind of like, the classic kind of Disney princess thing, but like it has its own different spins and different unique takes
Yeah.
on the whole thing. And it also like has actual really good songs. Like I love At Last I See the Lights. I freaking love that song. Call me like lame for liking a
Yeah.
Disney song. I love that song.
Yeah, and it's funny.
And it's a funny movie, yeah. It's a funny movie. I love it. So yeah, that would be a way better than whatever this garbage was. Yeah, this
Yeah.
sucked. It doesn't even like explain well what the
Wow.
it doesn't even explain well what the wishes are. It's so vague. Like it never goes in depth. Yeah, it's like this guy keeps the wishes
Bro.
and
What
Yeah.
if some depressed dude just says, "I wish for the world to end," and then the world just ends? What are you gonna do then?
yeah, I
Disney
know.
Princess. What are you gonna do?
Oh, that's
are you
actually
gonna
what
do?
happens to the king. He keeps the wishes because some of the wishes could be dangerous. So he's actually kind of a good guy if you think about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about you get their wish granted? That's all. It's not a good thing, dog.
Yeah, because like she was trying to get like her grandfather's wish, and the grandfather's wish said he wants to inspire people, and the king was like, "That's a nice wish and all, but like,
Oh.
so vague, right?" Oh yeah, inspire people.
Inspire people with by what?
It looks like it's music because he has like a little banjo or whatever.
Oh yes, I'm so inspired by this old man playing a banjo. I truly feel so inspired by that.
Yeah, and the king was all like,
I'm gonna do something completely different from that thing he inspired me by because I just feel so inspired by.
yeah. That's why the king said he didn't give the wish to the grandfather because like, what does he mean by inspired by? Like, inspire revolution or something, a war, you know?
The king literally sounds like the best character, and that he's actually right.
He actually was low
more-
key. He
The
was.
more I hear about this king, the more I'm just like, dude, the king is legit the smartest character.
Yeah,
in, like,
right.
any Disney movie ever, dude.
Yeah, it's so yeah. The pacing's also terrible. The pacing's awful. It's so fast because it's a garbage Disney movie. So of course, like the key factor of making it terrible is the pacing.
Yeah.
So fast.
Uh-huh.
Like it's an hour and like.
Also, I think the king should be the main character.
Yeah, that would be kind of more interesting.
That evil woman trying to take it, trying to take all the wishes.
Yeah. The anti-woke mob would love it.
Hey, listen, you got a white man.
Yeah, white man being the hero. Stopping a brown woman.
The brown woman. I don't even know what race she is actually.
I have no idea too. Who knows?
Bro, I can't tell.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. I guess.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Next is a Disney
bad.
movie. Yeah, which sucks. 3 out of 10. Next is another Disney movie. Yay! This time it's The Little Mermaid 2023. Did you love this movie? Or did you not watch it?
Oh, you mean the live action one? I didn't. I wasn't gonna watch this.
Oh, but why? It's so good. It sucks, by the way. I'm gonna do this quick.
I ain't watching this.
Javier Bardem was the best part because he's Stilgar, my goat, so he's the best part. He's 10 out of 10, but the movie's 3 out of 10, so that's it. Melissa McCarthy sucked.
I really don't have anything to say about this.
Yeah.
I really don't have anything to say about
It's what
this.
you can say about every live action Disney movie, which is, it's
It's
longer. It's sad. It's sad. So yeah, next, another water movie, gosh. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Have you seen this?
I didn't watch this, but I saw the trailers.
It looked amazing.
I saw the trailers, so like, this actually looks pretty decent.
It's not decent.
I never ended up watching it.
Yeah.
Not decent.
I mean, it was probably pretty fun
Dang
if it was in like theaters. I could see having fun with this. But yeah, it was still kind of fun, but I'd still prefer the first movie. Like, yeah, this one sucks.
No. Black Man looks so cool.
Yeah, it's actually kind of forgettable, but all I remember is that me and my younger sister have a running joke about the movie, because there's like this really trailery joke that happens where Aquaman has to like kick down this structure to make a bridge, and his brother's like, oh, the guy beside him, he's his brother. If you don't remember the first
Yeah,
movie lore.
I know that. I know
Yeah.
that. I know
Hey, you
that.
remember DCEU lore?
Yeah. I saw a clip of it earlier where the guy's like trying to. The guy's putting the water, so he's running on land, which is like the straight to his side, like running like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to like run properly on land. That was a pretty joke.
Yeah, but yeah, the only reason I really remember this is because me and my younger sister have a running joke about like this really like trailer kind of joke where it's like, oh, it's like kings are supposed to build bridges or whatever,
Oh my god.
and so
Oh my god.
kicks down like destruction. He's like, see, I built a bridge.
Yeah, Aquaman. What? He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, they don't have that joke surprisingly. Surprisingly, they don't have a.
That's a Marvel joke. That's a Marvel joke.
But this is one of the more Marvel.
James Wan directed this movie.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure.
He did Saw.
Yeah, he just saw. Truly. Let's look at this guy's filmography here.
Sure.
See how weird this is?
Yeah, it's so weird.
7, Saw.
The Conjuring.
Dead Silence, Dead Sentence, The Conjuring 2, Maleficent, which I've heard this is actually really good. I didn't watch it. Actually, no. That's one of my watch. That's I'm watching this later today. Insidious Chapter 2, Aquaman, and Aquaman 2. You see how weird this filmography
Yeah, I don't know. This is like one of the weirdest filmographies out there. To be fair, if you check most Marvel directors, their filmographies are like the weirdest things ever. Like, it's a really interesting place to look for weird movies. Like, it's like this guy didn't direct that.
What possessed James Wan to make Aquaman?
Money, bro, money. Money talks.
I guess. Oh.
And like, you get connections with making something this big, don't you? So he can like fund his other stuff.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if we're gonna be fair, Aquaman, these movies are well directed, like really well directed. He already makes fucking bank because all his 4 movies are so thick, dirt deep. He was like, I'm gonna try and make another movie. Let's see, what was it he made before this? He made The Conjuring 2 before this.
Yeah, The Conjuring 2.
Aquaman. Then after Aquaman, he decided to go make Maleficent, which I've heard is really good.
So yeah, he's just doing it. He's like what Ryan Johnson did with The Last Jedi. He just did that so he could get bank and then do Knives Out. That's the real reason he did Last Jedi. I don't think... Yeah, because Ryan Johnson, every time like I hear about him or like what I've heard is like he doesn't seem to really care about Star Wars all that much. He just did it for the bank. Which I respect. I get it, you know, the hustle, money. So...
I like Knives Out, and I like The Last Jedi. I don't like it. I tolerate it more than I tolerate the other Star Wars movies.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna clip that. Give it to TK.
I know people will crucify me for this, but I don't care.
Fair enough. It's Star Wars anyway. Who cares?
So yeah, Star Wars anyway. Who really gives a shit?
Yeah, it's Star Wars. Who cares? Who cares? We should add TK that. Yo, no, Star Wars sucks.
Bro, that man's gonna send the first message to me in months saying, "Bro, you fucking suck, dude. You're a fucking bitch. You're like The Last Jedi, dude." I already can call it now.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Lost Kingdom, very not good, pretty much. I might rewatch it again just for the funnies, but it's not really worth rewatching. Yeah, it's funny a bit. It's a bit funny at times. Oh, and I like this one continuous shot because I like really love wider continuous shots, and it does one continuous shot, and I think that looks pretty cool.
James Wan does do that.
Okay, you know what? You got me hooked. I'm watching every James Wan movie now. Continuous shots? Sign me up.
Yeah.
I edge to continuous shots.
Need to know information, buddy.
Next.
Oh man. But yeah, what's next? What's next?
Anyway, yeah, so
Aquaman,
3 out of 10.
Aquaman 2,
next is
Electric Boogaloo.
I went to Electric Boogaloo. Next is an anime movie. Yeah, I'm such a weeb. Haha. Kawaii Desu or something. Next is an...
I don't know this movie.
Yep, this is like quite another movie. I found this because I like looking at Letterboxd a lot. I spend hours on it instead of like interacting with other humans, of course. More important.
Jesus.
So yeah,
Hours?
this is... Yeah. You have
What
no
do you
idea.
do?
I usually I look through like the same movies and then I'll just bounce off there. It's I don't know. I just get into these holes and I keep finding the weirdest things. Like this one guy's list
Bro.
had like a movie.
Yeah.
Go.
No, I'm asking you. Yeah, like you're talking. I'm just like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. It's like
Keep going. Keep going.
I keep like one time. This was one of those bizarre things I've ever found. I was looking through this like random guy's list. I forgot what the list was about. It was just like obscure movies or whatever. And one movie, it was like a documentary. I don't know. I didn't press it because the title put me off. It was called "The Rise and Fall of Communist Russia as Seen Through Gay Porn." I don't.
Yes,
Yeah.
the classic.
Classic documentary.
Classic.
Mm.
Of course.
But yeah, I like
I ain't
scrolling. Yeah. I like scrolling through Letterboxd a lot.
I am. I ain't watching.
Yeah. No way. I don't know why that guy added that to that list. I don't remember what it was for though, but yeah. Anyway, How? It's an anime movie. Yeah, it's only an hour. It was really short. It was an hour. I remember I watched this the same day I watched the Casagrandes movie.
Hour?
Yeah, it's only 1 hour. It's really short.
Oh. Alright.
Basically, it's so stupid too. It's like basically this girl, her boyfriend died in like a freaking airplane crash, not 9/11. Um, he died, and she's like, oh, to cope with it, the hospital does like the smartest thing ever. They send a robot clone that looks exactly like that dead person, for some reason.
No.
Which obviously will help that person move on, right?
No.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
Oh my lord.
Like imagine that, like you
lost.
lost. Yeah, imagine your loved
One
one's
just
dead.
died.
Yeah.
Here's an exact copy of him,
Yeah.
but a robot. Yeah.
Because
Good
that
luck
will.
doing anything. Good luck doing anything.
Yeah. And then like they
also
start
taking it
hanging
back.
out. It was.
Yeah, we're also taking it back in a month. So don't get too attached to it.
Apparently, I forgot the plot, but apparently it's like staying with her forever. I think I don't remember.
I think that's like a. Well, never mind. Wait, no. I was gonna explain it and like, cause I guess is something similar, but
This
like,
movie doesn't touch B3. That's why you didn't know that.
It's like a. It's like no, I'm not saying it does. I'm saying like when you said staying with her forever, I'm guessing you're talking about like he literally can't die. He's a robot.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this thing can't die. I think. Yeah.
So quite literally, he's like, I'm probably just gonna stay with you till you die. Cause quite literally,
I don't know. So the plot twist of the movie is he's actually schizophrenic, unironically. Because I was joking
Oh
when I was watching. I was like, "Oh, this guy's. Oh, the girl or the guy is schizophrenic." And you know what the plot twist is? It was the other way around. The girlfriend died, and the guy tricked himself into thinking he's a robot to help her move on. I'm serious. That's the plot twist.
Oh, I don't even know anymore, dude.
I was dying. I was like, imagine the plot twist that he's schizophrenic. That'd be so funny. And then that was the plot twist. I was like,
Bro.
gosh. What?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know. That's what they said.
I'm not the
Dude.
most, I'm not the most knowledgeable on it, but I don't think that's how it works.
Well, yeah. Apparently, though, yeah, he
Oh,
tricked
like
himself. He's the robot, and he's helping her
Jesus.
move on.
Ugh. Okay.
I don't even remember what happens in the end. It just sucked, and it was really boring. Okay.
Bro turns into dust and flies away.
Yeah, that's what happens. Okay.
The guy just goes deep. The guy just there like
Yeah.
robot. Trust a robot. I swear. Okay.
Yep. Next movie. It's Studio Ghibli. I remember when I talked to you. I think it was like a few days ago about Goro Miyazaki, the son of the legend.
Yeah.
Yep, this is his son.
That movie this low on the list. It also
Yeah.
already looks like ass. Just looking at it.
Yeah. The movie does not look very good. You can watch this if you want, man.
I'm not watching this.
This is Goro Miyazaki's latest film. This
No.
was his latest film, and it's his worst.
It's like Oh man, is that you? What the fuck? Looks like some. Looks like stop. Looks like claymation
but
by
like
any other
kind of
charm.
uglier. Yeah, I'll give this movie some slack for how it looks, not all the slack, because, like, yeah. But some slack, this movie is, like, a TV movie, so it's, like, really
Holy
low budget.
goddamn microphone!
Yeah. It's, like,
Why is he
music.
in a band?
It's kind of complicated, the plot. Um, basically, if I, let's go back to the start of the plot, I guess. It's really, like, it's bizarre. So yeah, this is like based off some old English book or whatever, and so Gora was like, instead of doing what my dad does, which is kind of make it cool, I'll make it whatever it is, whatever this is. So basically, this orphan, she's like an orphan girl, and you see the two people in the back
They
there,
all are.
the person on the left and the person on the right, the guy with the purple hair and the one with the blue hair over here, the green.
That's a guy.
Yeah, one on the right's a guy.
Okay.
Basically,
Sure,
they adopt her or whatever because they unironically want child labor.
hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Bro,
Uh,
Get,
yeah.
get you Kari over to this side, dude. I need my 10-year-old to start fighting me some shadows, dude. I
Heck
need
yeah.
hurry that shit up.
But basically, yeah, they're like witches or
Come on.
whatever, and basically, the little girl, I freaking forgot her name. She like,
Goro.
no, the little girl, I forgot her name.
Earwig.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm actually like an. Yeah, her name's Earwig. I'm so smart. I remember the movie. She basically realizes that she could try and like use these two to her benefit because they have magic powers, and she knows if she plays her cards right, she could like use them, which is actually kind of a fun and interesting plot. The problem, besides how it looks, is that it's so repetitive, and it's only an hour and 20, and it feels so boring. It's so repetitive. Like, they go to like this boring looking pot room, and they do the same like. The girl, the one on the left, is like, "Oh, you can't do this," and she's like, "I will." And then when she walks away, she's like, "Haha, I'm doing it now," or whatever. And she like makes her own little potions. And also, there's this, like, was there like a talking cat? I forgot. It was like a talking something though, and that little thing helps her.
In a lot of Ghibli movies, there's a talking animal somewhere.
Yeah, but you know it's not annoying, so that's nice. The girl in the middle, by the way,
It's
the one
not
with the
annoying.
guitar, that's her mom. That's Earwig's mom.
Okay.
Cool lore, I know.
That's an orphan.
Yeah. And then like yeah,
Not
she.
an orphan anymore?
Oh yeah, she gets adopted by them. So oh no, the mom was always there. She just left her at the orphanage. Yeah.
Yes.
You're so happy about that.
More moms like this, please.
Gosh. So yeah. And then when the movie feels like it's getting somewhere, where Earwig's finally like getting her plans and everything of like taking over, like making them do her bidding, basically. It skips to unironically 6 months. Insert beam.
I hate the 6 months theme stuff. I haven't heard it in months, and then that just
Have you?
back.
You haven't heard
Bro,
it in.
I'm just fucking connected, dude. I am on Discord. I'm on 2 servers, and that's it.
That's fair. I'm in
That's
actually
it.
many, but I
I
don't
know.
talk in any of them.
I left all the ones I literally do not. I'm not online at all, except for like fucking YouTube, and like Pinterest occasionally. Look at
Pinterest.
Persona art.
Heck
That's
yeah. Base. I might get a
That's it.
Pinterest myself
I-
too.
I just need wholesome Persona art.
Mm.
I need wholesome Persona stuff, and that's where I get it.
Keeps
So I
you
get my
keeps you
fix.
moving on.
Yeah. I ain't moving on. So
Oh.
it's starting to get better though. The obsession is starting to die down.
How sad.
With Ayas and Makoto specifically.
But yeah, this movie.
They keep dragging me back in. It's fucking crazy. Like,
It's just that
hey, you
good.
played P5 yet? I'm just like, hey, have you played P5 recently? No, like, start. What's you? I was like, damn. I will eventually. There's other games, dude.
But yeah,
Yeah. this movie sounds like ass, except for the part where the mom just is always there after just putting her child in the orphanage.
Yeah, the
Literally,
movie
plot
doesn't.
twist of its
The movie
century.
the movie skips anything that could have been interesting. It literally skips the end where she already like basically lets those two people I mentioned earlier do her bidding, and she's like, "Yeah, I have all the magic," and then her mom and her friend appear, and that's the end. Like it just ends like that. It's so bad. It's like, what? The only,
I
yeah.
am here. Roll credits. Roll credits now.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. The mom's like, "Yo," and then it ends, and the freaking
What's
credit
up?
music plays. It's so like, yeah. Also, the music wasn't done by the guy who regularly does it, Joe Hisaishi. He didn't do it this time, and he doesn't do it for any of Goro Miyazaki's movies. I guess he just hates him. So the soundtrack here kind of isn't that good either. It's trying to do something different, which I can appreciate, but like, yeah,
So this is the guy that made Up on Poppy Hill.
yeah.
Damn.
To be fair, Hayao Miyazaki, his dad, wrote that film and storyboarded. So yeah.
Oh,
So that's why it was
he got
good.
Major assistant.
Yeah. To be fair, Hayao probably did co-directing and just wasn't like credited. Probably.
Boy.
Fun fact about this movie, though, you want to know one crazy thing I found out? I searched it up. Hayao
What?
actually liked this movie. He was proud of his son for making this one. He liked it. He was like, I actually like this movie.
Get this man. Get this man out of the kitchen. Get this man out of the kitchen. Get this man out of the kitchen.
Yep.
I
4
don't
out
need-
of 10.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't want to know this man's movie taste. If he likes this movie.
Yeah, he said it was.
I don't think he likes it.
He has some interesting takes. Okay, he's like a boomer, like a giga boomer. So you know, one time he said, I can't find it anywhere, but I'm pretty sure at some point he said like, what do you call this? Owning an iPad's the same, is just as bad as masturbating. So.
No, I really. No, okay. Thank you. I guess. Fuck. Damn.
Yeah, he's a real boomer. So some of his tastes I don't agree with, but
I am truly. That means I am truly. That means if you're on an iPad, you are truly masturbating 24/7 because you just can't unown it. So,
yeah.
according to Mr. Miyazaki over there, you are a horrible person, and you need to do better
Amen.
too.
But yeah, Hayao liked this movie. He said he liked it because the main character is kind of manipulative and a bad person, which I found funny. So yeah, 4 out of 10. Bad movie.
I actually do like bad people.
I mean, yeah, I love characters. I mean, I told you already, I love Yosuke, and he's like a horrible person, right? I love bad people.
Yosuke is truly the worst bro character.
He is, but I love him. He's my favorite bro, probably. We'll see though. I haven't finished P3, so maybe Junpei will take that.
Also, Junpei will take your favorite, and also, but not gonna lie, if I had a friend who called me partner that many times, I'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up and just say my name.
Yeah, you know,
Please.
do you know this is I don't know if you remember it, but there was this one time he calls the main character and he's like, "Yo, you want to hang out? But let's add this other guy because I don't want people to think we're dating." It's like, what? Like, okay, bro.
Dude, if he said that to me, I was like, dude, you're the one calling me partner 100 times a day, dude. Shut the fuck up and call me by my name. And two, see, you're the one assuming this stuff. Why are you assuming it?
I know, it's so funny. He's actually like so gay, it's insane. They are cowards for cutting out his romance. But yeah, Yosuke, the goat.
Yosuke is something.
Truly a character.
That fucking dude. That fucking guy. I don't even know.
Gayest guy
I don't even
ever.
know. Like, unironically, the most homophobic gay man I've ever seen.
I know, like he's, yeah.
The most homophobic bi person I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Mm.
Like, oh my god.
He's bi, but he's definitely male leaning. Definitely.
Yeah. Man, Saki was lucky. Oh, actually, unlucky to have him.
Very unlucky, actually.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I feel bad for her now. It's even worse.
Next movie.
Right.
It's another Ghibli one.
Oh boy, a lot of bad ones here, huh?
Yeah, this year I actually wanted to catch up with all the quote-unquote bad ones, and yeah, they were all pretty bad. Ghibli films, because last year I was supposed to do it, but I
Yeah.
stalled them. I stalled them out. So, except for Grave of the Fireflies, it's the only one that was I knew was gonna be great, but I stalled it until this year. So,
Uh-huh. Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, if there's bad stuff, I ain't watching the bad stuff. I watch only the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm only giving you the good stuff.
Like
Don't
I would
worry.
hate myself.
I do.
I do not hate myself.
I do personally. I love watching bad
I
movies.
hate. Yeah, I love watching bad movies, but if that be funny bad, if they're just like bad movies that aren't funny bad, I get so bored.
I
I get
get that,
so
yeah.
disconnected.
But I
At
love
that point, I'm
finding
not even
like
watching a movie.
I love finding flaws in movies because I'm just like a hater like that. I'm like, oh, that
Yeah.
sucks. I really hate that. And I start screaming at the screen while my siblings just look at me judgingly. I'm like, dude, that's so bad. Like I'm talking to someone, but like no one's there.
That's out of character.
Yeah.
Garbage. Little child. Sylvan, come over here. This moment is out of character.
But yeah, Ocean Waves. It's Wait, you haven't watched it yet, right? You haven't watched Only Yesterday yet.
I have not.
Oh yeah, watch that. That one's really good. I love Only Yesterday. It's very slow
Only
paced though.
Yesterday.
I'll let you in on this. Just heads up. It's really
I
slow
don't-
paced. So just a bit of a heads up
I
there.
don't mind. I don't mind slow paced movies.
Yeah,
Bro, Chie is staring into my soul, dude.
that's the point. I need her to stare at my soul like that for real. I'm horrifically down bad. Okay, Ocean Waves. Fun fact, good timing. This movie's about a down bad guy. Wow. Basically, it's kind of structured like, do you know like the inner monologue scenes in Your Name, where like the main character's like, yeah, it's kind of like that because when I watched this, I could tell when I watched Shinkai films, I could tell he loved this movie. So, which is like kind of a good and a bad thing if you think about it properly. Because Shinkai's filmography is very interesting. Your Name's only the one I really recommend seeing, though.
Alright. Wait, is this the same dude that made that thing?
Oh no, he didn't. This guy, the one that made this movie is different.
Oh, okay.
This is not Shinkai.
The
He's
guy
a-
who did make Your Name like this movie.
I could just tell by watching this. Yeah, a lot of like the things that happens in this movie, I'm like, Shinkai loves this movie. I can just tell. Like the inner monologues of the main character, the fact the main character is like horrifically down bad. Like yeah, that's Shinkai, alright.
Listen, if any dude woke up in that situation and didn't instantly do what he did, I'm sorry. What are you gonna do?
Right? Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? I'm sorry. You gotta be real.
That was the first thing Mitsuha did
like-
anyway. When the girl went to the guy's body, the first thing she did was do that too. The
Yeah,
equivalent.
like listen, man. Like, if you say you ain't doing that, you're lying. Straight up a liar, and
Sure.
I don't like liars. 'Cause that's a straight up lie.
Real.
It's a straight up lie. But yeah, no, they coped with the fact that they were doing that real fast in that movie. I would have freaked out and not.
I wouldn't leave that
have been
room.
Okay afterward.
I wouldn't
would
leave
have
the
been-
room.
I would have been okay afterward. I don't think I would either.
Yeah, but
I
Ocean
don't think I
Waves.
would either.
Basically it's about this guy and he's like looking back at his high school years and he's like, wow, I remember this one girl. I don't know, I think I liked her, but I just did all things for her, you know? But I don't know, I don't think I had a crush on her or
Oh my-
anything. He was like,
Oh my
oh, I just gave her all my money I had during a school trip.
Ah,
Oh, I just joined her in a trip to Tokyo because her friend didn't want to and I decided to fill in for the friend and she already bought the ticket. Oh, I just spent the night with her. Oh, I don't think I like her though. That's the whole movie. He's like, yeah, and she's kind of a shitter. She kind of sucks, low key. Yeah.
okay, man. Whatever you say, man. Yeah, I only slept in the same bed as this girl. I don't think I liked her. Not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
actually gave her my social security number and my credit card number.
He might as
I
well.
liked her, though.
I could believe if they cut that out and he said he did that, I believe it.
And not gonna lie, man. Looking back on that, I think I peaked in high school, dude. Peaked in high school, dude.
But yeah, basically it's him having like a bit of a look back on like his experiences with her or whatever. and it kinda sucks. Yeah, not really interesting. None of the characters learn any meaningful lessons. I don't know what the main, because like Ghibli films, what I love about them is like there's a lot of great themes. And Ocean Waves, I couldn't really tell you. It's I guess he was more down bad than he thought or something. Oh, I don't know.
Bro, I think I might. Yeah, actually, I forgot what the joke was gonna be, so we won't get it back.
All good, all good. We move. So yeah, movie. I like how the movie looks though. The editing was okay.
God, dude. There's 2 whole people watching now.
Wait, really? Is that me? Is that counted as me?
Oh,
I have the stream open. I have the stream open, so is it me? I'll say hello in chat. Hello, person.
Yeah.
Speak. There you go. That should give their attention.
I'm pretty sure it's us. I'm pretty sure it's just us.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, who needs anyone else?
Yeah, heck yeah. Just me. Hashtag Sigma Grindset for real.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't need any beta males during this fucking chat.
But yeah,
I don't need any of that energy.
So the one thing I will say about this movie is that what I did like is like, yeah, Shinkai really liked it, and Shinkai made Your Name, so that's a good positive, I guess.
Yep. At least it helps make something that was good.
Yep. It also, yeah, I also like the some of the shots were nice. It had a low budget, but it still managed to look pretty good, honestly. Besides, the mics of the movie were really bad. Like there was a point where you could hear the mic peak with one of the characters. It was that bad. Like,
oh man, that sounds so funny.
It was. That was the funniest part of the movie. I laughed out loud. I was like, oh my gosh, the mic peaked.
I love, bro. It's like, honestly, some of my favorite things to do are just watch like abridged versions of shit. Like
of mic peaks.
It's like dead ass. Who with their shitty ass mic trying to do this? It's so funny.
Yeah. Bad mics actually make better quality videos. Fun fact.
They do. Loud does in fact look funny. Don't let anybody.
Heck yeah. I used to not believe that, but I do, and now I'm like such a firm believer in that. Anyway, yeah, Ocean Waves 4 out of 10. Not very good. Wouldn't really recommend unless you really want to know Shinkai's filmography and like get into like his stuff. I think you could watch this if you want to like get a groundwork on what his kind of stuff is. But if you don't really care, don't really recommend. And it's kind of boring sometimes, so not really worth it. Unless you want to see that mic peak, that was pretty funny, I guess.
God, yeah. we're on 92 in life for an hour.
Yeah, heck yeah. This is gonna be one long night. I got all night, baby. Let's do it. Next is Chicken Run: Dawn of the Nuggets. I watched this back in February, so I kind of forgot it. But have you watched the original Chicken Run?
No.
Oh, okay. Basically, Chicken Run is chickens, the Holocaust.
Is this a sequel?
Yeah, this is a sequel. I watched the first one last year. Yeah, it's basically Chicken Holocaust.
I need to watch this movie. I need to watch Chicken Run.
Yeah,
already sounds funny. Sounds funny.
Yeah, the first one is Chicken Holocaust, basically. Basically, these chickens are stuck in, like, basically a concentration camp, to be completely honest. That's what it was. Like, how it was portrayed. It was actually pretty dark, yeah. How it was portrayed.
I think that's the purpose. I think.
Yeah.
I forgot what the studio's name is.
Aardman. Aardman.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah. It's fun. It's not like my favorite Aardman movie. It's not like really good, but it was fun. I liked it. It was like a 6 out of 10. Oh, I'm gonna be killed for that, but it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about either of these movies, so I can't really add anything except that these chickens are fat.
So yeah, the sequel is basically the opposite, because since this movie like feels like, I'm gonna say what like Shafrilos said on Letterboxd. He was like, it's like a mid 2000s straight to DVD sequel. I'm like, yeah, that's the best way to describe the plot of this film. It's like, instead of breaking out of Holocaust, we're breaking into a factory that also has Holocaust chickens, and we have to get them out of there. And we have a Truman-esque world. Yeah, it is a new one. This is the sequel.
Did it release this year?
I think it was last year. I forgot. Wait.
It was like a year. Is it Bella Ramsey in this fucking movie?
Yeah, Bella Ramsey. She's in this. Yeah, this was 2023 last year. It also has Zachary Levi. I forgot about that.
Oh no, that guy.
they had Mel Brooks play the chicken, and now it's Zachary Levi. So I find that funny. I think that's the casting change. Not all of the original cast went for the sequel, really adding to the straight to DVD quality of it. You could say very very nice.
Honestly, that improves the movie. The straight to DVD quality of it.
But yeah, this movie is like it's so nothing. Like there's nothing to say. Like it's really like predictable. It's boring. Nothing special. Not funny. Not anything. Like nothing. It's like a 4. The only reason it's not as low or anything, it's not as offensively bad as other films lower, but it's nothing anything greater. And it's also stop motion, and I love stop motion. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Aardman wasted all their time on this. I kind of sucks because Aardman is really talented. They have a lot of great animation and everything. You could tell there was so much effort. So I feel really bad that I didn't like the movie. So yeah, next up. Yeah, 4 out of 10.
Yeah,
go.
Side rant, not even about this movie, but I actually don't even side rant about Bella Ramsey in particular.
Oh,
it was the wrong choice to play Ellie in The Last of Us, and if you were gonna let her play her, bro, get a new actor for season 2, dude. Because she looks the exact same. She you telling me it's been like years and there's been fucking zero aging? Okay, dude, shut up.
It's really good makeup. Really good skin routine.
It's not even fucking makeup. It's just like dead ass the same person. She aged no days. My God. Like, get a new person, please. Also, I don't care what her age is, dude. She looks like a 10-year-old. And I don't want to see a 10-year-old making out.
Oh gosh, wait, that's what happens? Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Her lesbian girlfriend over here making out, and I don't want to see that. She looks like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I have.
I don't like The Last of Us. But I'm still saying, dude, get someone else. Please.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, that's my piece.
Very, very interesting addition. Good stuff. We need that here.
I know. Listen, I just wanted to rant about something.
I get it.
Ever since I heard Bella Ramsey, I was like, yeah, no, I need to rant about something because that's like garbage.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, next, it's a sequel to the original 1954 Godzilla. Godzilla Raids Again. So did you watch the 54?
What?
Raids Again. It's the direct sequel to the first film.
Raids Again?
Raids Again. Raids.
Raids Again. Raids?
Raids, yeah. R-A-I-D-S.
That's a pretty weird title. not
I'm pretty sure...
Again, not Comes Again. Raids? Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Raid Shadow Legends or something.
Raid Shadow Legends. Anyway, I have not watched the original Godzilla movie.
Oh, okay, so I won't spoil that. This movie doesn't even really feel like a sequel anyway. So this movie, Godzilla fights another monster, and then when he defeats it, nothing happens. That's the movie, and then he dies in the end.
Godzilla dies?
Yeah, in the end, he gets buried. You know what Shikishima...
No!
Wait, you know -1, right? You watched it?
I do know. I love -1.
Ah, yes, okay, we're gonna talk about that later, but... basically, remember what Shikishima was supposed to do? Or what the movie wanted you to think he was going to do? Which was, kamikaze. A guy actually does that in this movie. Someone actually does it to bury Godzilla. And that was kind of funny. Yeah,
I got this!
The thing about the first movie that really sticks out with this one, like in comparison, is that the first movie made you care and made you understand what the stakes were with this Godzilla. Here, they don't make you feel like Godzilla's a threat. Like, it's always just the same two boring pilots and this one pilot's wife, and they're like, wow, we're drinking, we're happy, and then, oh no, Godzilla. Yeah. And then, when they're done with that, oh no, and then they go back to their lives, and like, you don't feel the impact of anything. Nothing. You feel nothing.
I do have a question. Have you seen Shin Godzilla?
No, that was supposed to be for my 100th, remember? It didn't spin on that, so...
Oh, yeah! Oh, man.
Yeah. Don't worry, though. The movies that you've recommended to me, Most of those will probably be watched later this year, and I'm gonna do a end of year recap, like in January maybe, of like all
Yeah.
movies I watched, so we can add those and you can talk about them. So that's gonna be
Alright, let's
fun.
go.
Yeah. I don't know when that'll happen,
There's
but yeah,
no-
that's what's gonna
and
happen.
some and some baby. Go. Best movie ever made. Everything
Yeah.
out of the water. The best movie. It has the best character of all time. Motherfucking DJ Double Cut Master. Slice him up, dice him up. The OG. My man. So nice. J Nice. The best DJ ever made. And breakfast. Let's
Okay.
go, baby.
But yeah, not much to say with
Love
Raids
action.
again. It was really boring too. I remember I was watching this with my younger brother because he's like the biggest Godzilla fan ever, man. He's like he loves Godzilla. I remember I was the reason too. I was the cause because I was like, oh cool, I saw a trailer of Godzilla -1. He was like, wow, Godzilla, that's cool. And then he started becoming super obsessed with Godzilla. That's what happened.
That's pretty cool. That's a big lizard that shoots laser beams. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he knows all the lore. He kept every time. I swear, I was talking about my 100th with him.
Lore.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, in God, Shin Godzilla, you know, like I'll show you this gif, and he searches up like these gifs, and man, that movie has a lot of like interesting imagery. I cannot wait to watch it. Honestly, it looks so
does.
good. Yo, can
It's like
my 10-year-old
Godzilla's-
brother watch that actually? Should he see that, or like is that too much
Huh?
for him? He watched -1 already, by the way. I want you to know like the standard he's able to watch
No,
it.
it's not anything worse than -1.
Oh, okay.
Except Godzilla is like scarier
Okay, yeah,
and more Lovecraftian.
yeah.
Much more
Okay.
horror movie-esque. Much more
Yeah.
horror movie-esque.
Oh, did you watch -1 in the black and white from Netflix?
I have not watched it. I watched it in theaters.
Oh, okay. The black and white, honestly, I'll rewatch it in black and white. The black and white, it adds the horror stuff really well. I think the black and white's better.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're ever gonna rewatch it, I recommend checking it out in black and white.
I will actually.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. So yeah, Raids again, 4 out of 10. Not much to say. It's just kind of like imagine the 1954, but boring and not interesting.
Alright.
Yep. So that's why it's at 91. Next is your the one movie you watched. We're so happy to see in theaters. You told me. If
Oh boy.
you get to explain the plot because you watched it,
Yeah.
let's do it. I clapped too loud. It's
I
like
do.
go.
Yes, go. What?
So what happens in the movie?
Oh man.
Explain the plot. It's so epic.
Okay. So this movie, the guy from The Office is in the hospital, and his daughter is like visiting him, and she's like growing up, and not a kid or something, like self-imposed growing up, I guess. Self-imposed maturity levels rising. Then you see she's like think the purple dude and Ryan Reynolds or some shit. She goes into their room and then she sees all of them in this bug creature.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that's pretty cool, Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, I do love it, Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, like, yeah, I'm Deadpool, but not in this movie.
I mean, every movie he's played since Deadpool, he's Deadpool, right?
Yeah, but sometimes he just he can't say swear words, sadly.
So in this movie, you can say the F word. So
And this movie, it would be better because of the F word.
it would be so
moving
much
on,
funnier.
Yeah. Like he takes her to this carnival and like this fucking carousel. And they go in the carousel, and it's like the world. It's like the apartment complex for imaginary friends whose kids grown up. And I'm over here wondering, there are many more adults and they're all children. How the fuck is this all of them?
That's they couldn't think of any more. There's actually more. They just never told you.
Yeah, apparently they just hid them from me. And then she's like, well, let's say I had this is. I actually don't even know what the inciting incident even is.
I don't remember either. I don't even remember.
It's like, let's find you new imaginary friends, I guess.
Oh yeah, and it didn't work, right? And so they had to like go back to their original creator.
They went. Okay, there's this kid in the hospital where the dad's at, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like he needs a friend, and so she's like having fucking tryouts or something, and then she realizes that the bug creature is the grandma's
Yeah.
imaginary friend, and then
And then she
they start
dances.
dancing. They
Yeah.
start dancing, and
Yeah.
then through that, all this stuff happens.
Mm.
Steve Carell, the big purple dude, finds this
Grimace.
dude.
Grimace shake.
Blah blah blah. And at the end of the movie, I don't even think there's a falling action in this movie at all. It's just kind of ends. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know. Hey,
Oh, what happens in the end is like she realizes Ryan Reynolds was
but
the clown and
it
she says
happens. Yeah,
goodbye to her one last time.
Ryan Reynolds is her imaginary friend. But I don't
Whoa.
know. But I don't know what in the world is the falling action in this movie.
I'm blanking out
There's
too.
no
I'm
like
trying to
ending.
remember.
There's no like ending conflict. It just kind of ends.
Yeah, it does. I can't. Yeah, it just kind of does. I guess. And she says goodbye to them or whatever.
I don't fucking remember. It's like, well, and then the kid gets his own fucking imaginary friend at the end.
Yeah, the kid in the hospital.
Yeah, what's the age limit to having imaginary friends? Huh?
Yeah, like what kid age?
13?
Right? Yeah, 13, I guess. 12.
13?
I mean, I had imaginary
Well,
friends at like
damn.
11, so you know.
Okay, well, did I ever have an imaginary friend?
You forgot yours?
Or I don't think I ever had him to begin with.
I had one. I still remember his name. He was Clifford. He was an American soldier. I remember
Clifford?
that. Yeah,
What? What?
he was an American
Okay.
soldier. I remember him.
Well, I don't have any to remember. That's the problem. Like,
You
every
just
time I
forgot
wanted to
him.
do something, every time, maybe, every time I wanted to do something, it's like, I just went to across the street, and I was like, hey, yo, kid, you want to play? We're at the same age. That's what I did.
I mean, yeah, that's what I did too. But and I also have my siblings, you know.
But I don't fucking know. Oh, I know what I was fucking doing. I was playing on my fucking Nintendo DS. That's what I was doing.
Oh, a
Lego Star
DS.
Wars.
DS, that's
I was
pretty
playing
raw.
Lego Star Wars
That's
on my
raw.
Nintendo DS, dude.
That's
That's what I
epic.
was doing.
That's
That's legit
that's
how I
so
made
cool.
my first friend on my street, dude.
That's so cool.
Bro, what happened? I saw this kid standing out in the road. My mom said, "Hey, go out and talk to him." So my fucking dumbass brought my DS out there. I just started standing beside him playing Lego Star Wars. And that's how we met. Dude.
Aw, that's sweet.
That was probably, that was so funny.
That's nice.
We are still friends to this day. Not like extremely close friends or whatever. He's like 2 years older than me, so he's in college and shit. But I'm about being in college. So anyway, and he moved.
Old. You're about to be in college.
And he moved. Yeah, I am. I'm old.
Old
Old.
man. Did you know him,
Yeah,
dinosaur?
I'm an old man. Huh?
Did you know him
Bro,
and then
no,
took a picture of
listen.
dinosaur?
Yeah. I actually did. No, I knew Jeff Goldblum, and Jeff Goldblum for this time. Yeah, I'm Jeff Goldblum. But yeah, if it's so forgettable that the conversation I had
Just
after I
drifted.
finished the conversation about if drifted into something much more interesting.
Heck
So
yeah.
truly,
Forgettable kids
see,
movie.
I would rather watch an hour of anything besides If. I want to ever watch If again. I saw that shit in theaters, okay?
You were so happy, right? You told me.
I was late, dude. I was late to see The Fall Guy, and I was like, I drove 45 minutes to this fucking theater. I'm not watching a movie.
Oh well.
I was like, fine, I'll watch If. So I was in the theater watching fucking If by
Was-
myself.
There's no one there.
No. There was people in there, but only me as a 17-year-old male watching fucking If, dude. You know how awkward that was for me? I was like, dude.
I'd Persona 3 myself, to be honest.
Bro, I was thinking about it. I was like, bro. I was like, I paid for the fucking movie. I'm not walking out.
Yeah.
I wanted to. I'm getting my money's worth. Whatever, man. Yeah, but I don't like If it's like three or 4 out of 10.
Yeah, 4 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I would rather listen to Igor.
Igor, I need to re-listen to that. I really liked when I first listened to it, but I'll re-listen to it definitely.
Yeah, I have a vinyl of it. It's staring
Yeah,
at me. It's
that
staring
was
at me
pretty
right
epic.
now.
That's pretty epic.
It's staring at me right now.
Like the
Tyler's
Chia.
dead at the. Yeah, Tyler's dead eyes just staring at me.
Uh,
What's next? Hey, I watched this movie in theaters as well.
Godzilla X. This was so fun to see in theaters. I watched it in theaters with my dad and my younger brother. It was so fun.
I don't even care. I remember what happened. So I took my younger brother with me for this movie. So we both had soccer practice, like right after the movie. So we were like, "Hey, I want to go see this movie, and I gotta come back to get you up anyway. So you're gonna come." So he came with me to see the movie. I like this movie. It's fun. Sure, it's stupid. And
it's really stupid, but who cares, right? It's fun. It's like bad, but it's a fun
Godzilla movie.
Like a Godzilla Hollywood movie.
You gotta set your expectations for this movie, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting the most well-written, well-directed movie ever made every single time I come in here. Sometimes I just want big lizard and big monkey punch other big monkey and big lizard. And that's what I got. And I'm happy with it.
I mean, yeah, I thought the movie was bad, but it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. There were like some annoying characters, but like, who cares, right? Like, it's fun. So.
Yeah, bro, and people were calling me out, saying why you like this movie but say it's bad. It's like, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
What are you doing? Yeah, talking instead of how about you start enjoying movies instead of stop. I shouldn't finish this sentence. Never mind. Yeah, fuck you. And I like this movie. I'm the best. And maybe next time, learn to enjoy life some. Maybe learn to enjoy it.
No, I want my Godzilla Kong movie to be philosophical.
Yeah, bro. Some people, dude. Some people are like, no, this movie is poorly written, and you should expect a good movie every time you walk into a movie. It's like, dude, maybe I just want fun. Ever heard of that? About something fun?
I mean, a lot of the bottom movies here, like, I kind of just watched them to see if they were fun or not. And Godzilla and Kong, it was very fun. I'll give it that.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie. I'm sorry if you don't like the big monkey with a robot fist and an axe.
That was pretty dope.
Beating up the other stuff. I'm sorry. I can't do anything for you. You're beyond saving.
I mean, I feel like if the movie focused on just, like, Kong and, like, the little Kong guy more, I would have, like, I think the movie genuinely could have been better, but, like, what I got, I wasn't really, like, disappointed or anything.
Well, apparently the sequel to this movie is going to be like what they did for Kong and Little Kong, but for Godzilla. So
that's going to be pretty fun.
I'm going to focus on Godzilla.
Godzilla and his little guy.
Oh my god, fucking Gran Turismo.
Yeah. It was okay. I watched it because I thought it'd be funny. Because I remembered the Gamer to Racist, and I was like, man, I need to see this film.
Gamer to Racist. Yeah, sure, dude.
Yeah, this movie's like the most played out underdog sports story of all time. Like, oh, the random kid I picked up, the coach who's like, who could have been really good, but because of a failure, he stopped. And the coach is like, I see a lot of you in me, kid, but you got that spark in you, man. But you need to like unlock it.
But you're not only a gamer.
I've rode this track 1,000 times. That line's used 50 trillion times.
Whatever, dude. Okay, basically, Gran Turismo, it's fucking mid-ass game franchise anyway.
Oh.
Greedy Sony. The newest game released is probably the worst racing game ever made, and they're so greedy. And of course, they released a movie out of it. I was like, who's this for?
The biopic nerds out there, like me, for real. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, no, the movie. I haven't seen this movie. Probably mid to bad.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's kind of that range. It's kind of like almost mid, but it's mostly bad. It was pretty fun though. I can't lie. It was fun. It was pretty funny at times because it was like so.
I still remember the part in the trailer where they legit. Where oh my god, that's so stupid. They showed him. They show him winning the competition to get into the racing thing, okay?
They spoiled the movie.
Why even have a scene of that? Why even have a scene of that? That's like I'm guaranteeing that's like half the movie already spoiled.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, I don't remember the trailers
Why would
for
you
it.
show that? The trailer. Whatever, man. Yeah, it's probably mid.
It's
The
pretty
trailer is
bad. It's
probably.
like,
You already know what's gonna happen.
yeah,
He
you know
wins at the
exactly.
end.
Yeah, he wins again. He bags a girl, and
He bags a girl.
yeah, he bangs a girl. He gets a girl.
He bangs it. Yeah, he gets a girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a girl.
nice. Yeah.
But then her dad said no, so you know.
What? Oh, rip. That
Yeah,
sucks.
so you know. We're all good though.
Rip. Just can't handle
Yeah,
your
well, yeah.
aura, Joker aura. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Megan mine at the bottom of the screen is talking to me right now. No bitches. You're right, man. You're right.
But yeah, the movie sucked. Okay, we're done with the 4 out of 10s. Now we're going to the mid, the super mid.
Oh boy.
So next up
Even
is
the-
Taika
Now we have-
Waititi's.
Now we have even less things to say about the movies.
Yep, so this should be much quicker.
Yeah.
Next Goal Wins by Taika Waititi. Did you watch this?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, I wanted to see a bunch of Taika films, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen his latest film yet.
Death on the Nile.
Yeah, I have Death
Death
on
on the
the.
Nile.
Yeah, it's on the
Death
list.
on the Nile. Enough champagne. Death on the Nile. Thank you, Gal Gadot, for your amazing acting skills.
She was awful in that movie, but we'll get to that when we get to that. First, it's Next Goal Wins. Not much to say. The only reason it's a 4 out of 10 is because I genuinely did not care about what was happening. So.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, basically, like, this coach, he's like, run out of options. He goes to American Samoa, which has never scored a single goal in, like, the World Cup or whatever. And then they got their first win by the end of it. Wow, who would have guessed? Through friendship, happiness, love, and something. I don't know.
Not me.
Yeah.
They've been out first round.
Yeah. Michael Fassbender
the
was
only-
good.
Yeah, the only sports movie I like is Remember the Titans. That's the only sport movie I would recommend.
Okay. But yeah, this movie really can't. I don't care. I don't even remember what happened. All I remember, like, Michael Fassbender was good, or something. It was really mid there, and I didn't really enjoy it. Okay, next is an indie film. I found this off YouTube. Bit lore of this guy, Dan Lotz. He's a indie filmmaker who uploads all his films to YouTube, and honestly, I've been really disappointed with what I've seen. This was, I actually was kind of excited to see this one because another YouTuber, filmmaker kind of guy, who I've been watching his stuff. He's actually much higher on this list. We'll see him a little later on. Joel Haver. He was gassing him up. He was on Smiling Friends, yeah. Joel Haver. I haven't seen his best stuff yet.
The Smiling Friends guy.
Yeah. He makes some pretty good stuff. I'll check out, like, his better, quote-unquote, stuff later on. But the ones I've seen, they're pretty fun. They aren't really, like, his best work, I can tell, but they were fun. But yeah, Dan Lotz, he was, like, gassing up. He was like, this Dan Lotz guy, he's, like, so good. His movies are so great. I love his stuff, man. And I was like, okay, cool. But then I realized a lot of filmmakers who are friends are so biased to each other's movies because, obviously they're friends, right?
100%. Yeah.
And so when I watched it,
It's
I
like,
was... yeah.
It's like The Flash. I feel like gassing out The Flash.
It's not as bad, obviously, here, because it's genuine. Because The Flash, you could definitely tell Tom Cruise was paid to say that, but...
Yeah.
And Edgar Wright.
And maybe Stephen King.
Dude, Stephen King was paid a ton of money to tweet that out. He was like, I don't like superhero movies, but The Flash is quite fun. Like, bro, come on.
I don't... Bro, why would you pay Stephen King a bulk to say that?
I know,
it's... Takes are garbage.
I know. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, his friend Joel Haver was like gassing up. It's like, he's so good at making these movies. And so this film, Watch Me As I Go, I can tell it comes from a nice place because Dan Lotz filmed this with his wife during a vacation. So I was like, oh, that's sweet and everything. And the dialogue is like improv, so they just did it on the spot, like a basic idea of what to do. And I thought that was kind of interesting. This would be my first kind of film watching that, and I was like, so I see why people don't do improv, because the conversations, they're so obviously dragged out to make some sort of interesting dialogue, and it's always like Dan always saying something like, oh, this, and then this. It's like these dragged out conversations that are trying to make something interesting, and it doesn't really come
Yeah.
together. And yeah, I was really like kind of disappointed by like the 20-minute mark. I was like, yeah, it's not really good. Um, there was an implied sex scene, so that was kind of funny. Him and his wife
Yeah, the
bang.
implied.
Yeah,
The
because nothing's
implied.
showing, but they're like, oh, oh. It's like, okay,
Wait,
bro.
him and his wife.
Yeah,
Oh, is this the wife?
yeah, the
Of
wife's in the
course
movie.
they bang. Come on now.
Yeah,
They're
it was.
married.
Yeah, they are. It was kind of
Come
funny though. I was like,
on.
it's funny. Um,
Yep, yep.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the shots like behind the wall, and they're like, "Oh, he
Shot
smells
wife,
so
yes.
good." Ooh, I was like, "Okay, bro."
Oh yes. Thank you, wife.
Yeah, it was funny,
Wife, wife,
but yeah,
wife. We enjoyed that a lot, wife. Yes.
but yeah, the movie is well shot. I'll give it that. I was really impressed with how much good shots they had because like they only made this in like 8 days. So like really impressed with like the footage they were able to get. The footage looked really nice, but yeah, the movie kind of drags and the dialogue isn't very good. And every film, what are the other things? I think I've seen one more from him. And every other trailer I've seen of his other films kind of put me off because all the trailers feel so like so much of the dialogue of this where it's like feels so dragged out because it's improv, so you're trying to come up with what to say, right? So it's not very good. But yeah, not really my thing. It's like a five.
Me thinking of doing improv on screen just gives me a heart attack right now.
Yeah,
I would instantly lose all my train of thought, and also
yeah,
I would instantly get off. I would instantly also get off topic.
yeah. Yeah, which was kind of actually the point of that film, watching as I go, but it just feels so much more like the dialogue setups
Yeah.
feel way more unnatural. It's kind of weird. So, yeah, 5 5. Next is an anime movie. Wow. It's very generic. My Oni Girl. Wow, it's an anime movie.
Oh my god, that name does not give it any
Yeah,
favors.
that's what I thought too. So, yeah, I watched this, and since I was in like I was in like a really good mood, so that's probably why it was a 5. If I was in like my normal state, I'd probably give it a 4. But because I was happy that day, it's a 5, and I'm never rewatching it to rate it lower. So who cares?
My only girl, holy moly.
Yeah, the title was really stupid. It's a very anime movie, like such an anime romance movie. There's the freaking flying scene because everyone copied Spirited Away and Weathering with You, where they go fly a bit and like, wow, I'm flying with you, and wow. Music is super nothing.
Supernatural movie?
Yeah, it is magical.
The supernatural? What?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you tell the girl has horns? Look at that poster. She's an Oni, as they say. That's why my Oni girl.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it is worse. So yeah, this like shy, nerdy guy. He's like, oh, I don't talk to women because I'm a virgin and everything. Yeah, we get it, dog. He's like the most generic.
Oh my gosh, then he somehow gets a hot chick.
Yeah, that's the movie.
Wow.
And they go on like this really
Sad.
boring adventure. They go. It's honestly on paper, the stuff that happens is actually kind of interesting. Like they go to like this other demon world, and he has to like go there and like stop something. I don't even remember what it was, but like it's played out in such like the most generic and like predictable way. And you're like, oh yeah, it's kind of like Wish, but less offensive. And because it's like boring, it's not as bad. If that makes sense. Nothing
Yeah,
really, yeah, nothing really interesting happens. They meet some people, like they meet these two siblings or whatever, and like the two siblings fight or something. I don't even know anymore.
Normal sibling behavior.
Yeah, normal sibling behavior. But yeah, it's nothing much to say. 5 out of 10. I probably rate it lower if like
Not gonna lie, from looking at this poster, I would give it like a 2.
honestly, I get that. Yeah. Next is another Ghibli film from Goro Miyazaki. Oh.
Yeah, boy, man, the title as well.
Yeah, the title sucks. It's so bad. I remember I was telling my siblings.
Girl, my only girl.
I remember asking my siblings.
Oh my god.
I remember asking my siblings what movie to watch, whether something else or My Oni Girl, and they're like, "The movie sounds so bad, we want you to suffer. Watch My Oni Girl." So yeah, 5 out of 10. Low 5 out of 10, close to a 4. So yeah. Next is the first Goro Miyazaki film. This is the one where Hayao said he was like it felt like forever in there. The boy is not ready. Tales from Earthsea. So basically, I kind of get what Goro was trying to do here. He was trying to do a little more of the kind of medieval, kind of magical, because Hayao's kind of known for,
Uh-huh.
well, he kind of has done like the European kind of style already with Porco
Yeah, like
Rosso.
like like dark fantasy.
Yeah, so this was kind of trying to be that. It's also apparently based off some book or whatever, but it's so uninteresting. It's so boring. It has a lot of
Yeah.
cool concepts. The dragon villain looks really cool, and there's some really neat
It looks really.
animation, and it has a lot of
It looks
like.
like a Dark Souls. It looks like a Dark Souls dragon.
It looked really cool. The villain was well animated, and especially when he starts becoming a little crazier, more deformed, he looks really good. But he's barely in that form. So yeah, he was kind of lame. But yeah, I get what this movie also has like the heart of what most Ghibli themes are about. You know, living life and living life the fullest, baby. You know, this movie has that theme, but it's just not communicated as well. And the movie, it's just kind of forgettable. The characters are forgettable. And nothing really happens during a large chunk of it. It's kind of just him in this farm, grinding out like side quests by just farming basically, and meeting this girl, and like, oh, they're in love, and boring. Like you get it, you know what's happening. It's not really like, yeah, it's not really anything interesting. It really is like a very first film of the son of a famous filmmaker. Like you can tell he's trying to fit that shoe of Hayao, which he just can't. And to be fair, again, he does try to steer away from what Hayao is mostly known for, but it doesn't come together very well.
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice though. If you just search up like the Studio Ghibli Twitter fan account and look at the shots of Tales from Earthsea they post, that's good enough for you, to be honest, if you want to see this film. And I guess some of the dragon villain, he looks cool. But yeah, nothing really
It looks
interesting.
cool from the poster.
The poster looks really nice. Yeah, I was like, well, why do people hate this movie? The poster looks cool, but yeah, we don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Shout out to that one guy on Letterboxd I followed though who loves this movie. Shout out to him. I think his name was like Mario. Shout out to him who watched this. Who's watched this movie like 9 times, 6 times, 6 times.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's a movie.
I haven't watched my favorite movie of all time. That much.
Yeah.
I could.
I mean, I probably have.
out.
I've watched Spider-Verse like an ungodly amount of times already. So who knows?
Which one?
The first Spider-Verse. Into. I've watched that like, if I had to like count it, probably be like 6 or 7 times by now. So yeah.
I've watched the first Scream movie about like 5.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I actually watched The Wind Rises for the 5th time 2 days ago. Very yeah.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Death of the Nile. I mean, on the Nile.
Okay, yeah, you go. You want to talk about this one? Go ahead.
I've not seen this movie, but Gal Gadot, it was the funniest line delivery I've ever heard. Oh my god.
What was it?
I love her
Sorry.
line delivery in the trailer.
I didn't actually see.
You never know. Like, I haven't seen the movie. I just know that line delivery, and I'm like, yes, please. I need more of this.
Her acting was
Because you
awful. She
can't
dies,
act.
by the way. She's the dead actress. She dies. She's the death on the Nile, you could say.
Bro, and
She
she
dies-
was on the poster and everything too, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have the budget for her. This dumbass.
She's so bad in this movie. And I remember like this one letterbox was like letterbox. She's like she's acting like she's in an ad or something. She's so bad in this movie.
Yeah. At this point, from like, if she dies like early on, though, right?
No, she dies like
So that's
halfway.
like-
The movie edges you on who's gonna die, like actually edges you on who's gonna die, and nothing happens between that time. Like an hour, just like, oh, look at these characters, who's gonna die, and it literally edges you for 1 hour before someone actually freaking dies. So yeah.
What? No, it's Gal Gadot.
It's Gal
famous
Gadot.
actor Gal Gadot. No, famous
No.
actor Gal Gadot died.
No.
You know who Gal Gadot is, right? That's Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Oh, and Russell
Please,
Brand's in this
please.
movie, and so that movie was like, that was even like, oh yeah, Russell. You know who Russell Brand is? Yeah, he was
No.
he's like a comedian who turned to he turned to the anti-woke mob or whatever. He started catering to them, and then he had a bunch of charges for the stuff all shitty actors are. So.
The normal stuff.
Yeah, I was like, come on.
He
So
was-
that yeah.
So he would be an attendant at the titty party.
He's not that. It's mostly it's not children. It wasn't children.
Okay.
Still bad
Wait,
though.
but the other. That's so bad. Okay.
Yeah. He also plays.
The titty parties weren't only children. There were adults there.
Yeah.
So he just stayed in his certain section of the titty party.
Yeah. Also, he plays an incel in this movie, so that's funny. He's in love with Gal Gadot, but Gal Gadot and like she rejects him, so he's like an incel. And he was like one of the first people. They were like, "Oh, you're the murderer." Yeah, he's not. He's not. He's not. But I was voting for him to be the killer or to be killed because like 3 people die in this movie. So yeah.
3 people die.
Yeah, the movie's like really.
Wonder Woman. Can't believe Wonder Woman just died like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
she got shot in the head. It was funny. I was cheering. I was like, "Yes, she's dead. Let's go."
I don't have to hear her. I don't have to hear her talk anymore.
Yeah.
Ass line delivery. Yay!
Everyone in this movie kind of sucked, actually, in terms of acting, except for, like, the few of the leads. They were pretty good, I guess, but most of the actors kind of sucked, honestly.
Alright, it's probably because they did not care about this movie.
Yeah, the only one who cared was the director, Kenneth, who was also the main character of this movie, so it makes sense.
The only one, no, Gal Gadot cared, but she was trying, but her
She sucked.
caring is like other people's not giving a shit.
Yeah, so she blended in with all the others. Like, Russell Brand was pretty bad in this movie, all things considered, other than the allegations. I've never seen another movie with him, honestly. Like, this is the only movie I've seen him in, and he wasn't really good. And everyone else was kind of forgettable, too, yeah. So yeah, this was like yeah, not much to say about this. Like, it's pretty standard. Like, the plot twist is, like, kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, the plot twist is basically the setup of this movie is, so there's this couple, right? This couple, they're like they're not newlyweds. I think they're fiancés. So yeah. And then they both meet Gal Gadot because she's rich and she can give good jobs through nepotism. Woo. So the girl is like friends with Gal Gadot and she's like, "Yo, can you give my fiance a job?" And she's like, "Sure." And then they both dance and then they're like, the guy cheats on her basically with Gal Gadot. So yeah.
No.
And then they get married, but it's actually all an act. So the couple were actually in it together, and they faked this whole thing so they could get the money. So when Gal Gadot died, she all the money went to him, so they all have all the money in the world now.
Legit, the smartest character.
I know, right?
I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, but he failed because Kenneth Branagh's the main character, and he directed and is the main character and wrote this movie. So he had to solve the mystery. Yeah, and then he's like,
why? Why you have to solve it?
Because he's a detective.
Safe, dude.
But yeah, also this movie is like really horny for no reason. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, I mean, that's funny. It was like, guys, you got Gal Gadot. She can't act for shit. You gotta do something to distract him.
Oh, funny thing that happened in the movie. So while they were exploring like one of the temples because it's Egypt, the bad guy who's going to kill her later on, and Gal Gadot like have sex. Nothing's like shown or anything, but it's like she shakes her booty up his thing, and everything.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like clothed, so nothing's shown. And then a rock falls on top of them, trying to kill them. And you might think, wait a minute, wow, so who did that?
Wow.
That was really funny.
Wow, that was a real new experience. Wanna fuck?
Yeah. You know who tried to kill them? It was the cousin of Gal Gadot who really hates sex before marriage or whatever, or sex there. So he tries killing them.
Okay.
He did it out of impulse, so that's funny.
Bro, I've seen too many movies where the cousins are into the people. So
I thought it would be that too. I was like, oh no, but no, he just really hates horny people apparently.
Alright,
so he tried to kill. Yeah. So yeah, this movie has not much to say. It's really dragged out, really edges you, like unironically. Kind of boring sometimes, kind of lame, terrible acting. 5 out of 10.
Lame.
Yeah, it was kind of enjoyable. It was kind of enjoyable though, because I watch it with my siblings, and anything I watch with my siblings, the rating kind of inflates because I enjoy it so much more. Because you're like joking and everything. So Next is yep. Next is I like movies. This is a 2023 film. Displayed in like some film festivals. This is the debut of what's the name of the director? Chandler Levac. Yeah. So this is from Canada, the home of TK, which is kind of crazy.
Ew, and statement.
So yeah, basically it's about this pretentious letterbox film nerd before pretentious letterbox film nerds because he doesn't have a letterbox, and he wants to go to like this college. And
of course he looks like that. Of course he looks like that.
I
I knew it. Of course he looks like that, dude.
Yeah, and honestly, on paper, I would love this movie, but its execution's kind of sloppy. So like this movie, like the main character's the worst, which is the point. Which is like, okay, I get that, but like his development, I don't know. This doesn't feel earned to me. Like it just kind of development doesn't feel like natural or earned to me. I don't know. Um, yeah, and it has a lot of like it really reminded me of kind of like a mixture of, for me, I don't know why, Rushmore and Tick Tick Boom, where it's like the main character's kind of a bad person and he tries to get close to this older lady because he thinks he has a chance for some reason. But this
Bro,
isn't
this
Persona.
kid don't have a chance with anyone.
That's true though. He is a loser as shown. He pushes away his only friend, who's like the only person nice to him ever. He pushes him away because he's not a movie nerd like him. Like, bro, come on, bro.
See how he's sitting, dude? Who sits like this? The legs stacked on top of each other? In that way? Nah,
He's also fatherless, which explains everything. Yeah, he only has his mom. Yeah. There's also a scene where his mom catches him jerking off, so that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's also lied. He lied to his friend. His friend was like, "Bro, you should just jerk off inside a watch." And he's like, "I tried jerking off. I prefer watching Goodfellas." Like, bro, shut up. You're lying. But that is a funny line. That was a funny line.
I don't do that. I watch Goodfellas.
It was so funny.
The way of the aristocrat.
Yeah, but the reason it's much higher than all the other movies in the list, despite me not really enjoying it, is it's really a first film. I can tell if this director is given more time and works in makes other movies, this director could be really good one day. So yeah, I think the director has a potential because it's first movie. Your first movie won't end up being like a masterpiece. So unless you're like built different.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the cinematography. Yeah, and the cinematography was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cinematography was really good. The aspect ratio to make it feel like the 2000s was quite nice. But yeah, the movie looks nice overall. And the acting was really good. So yeah, the main actor, that kid, yeah, he's really good. I hope he gets more roles in the future because he was really good in this movie. So yeah, there's a lot of potential. Like this movie feels like a starting ground for many things, but it's not really like a good movie in and of itself, right? Like,
yeah,
it's got a lot of the seeds there sowed, which is like another movie later on that's gonna be in this list, but in and of itself, it's not really amazing. So yeah, 5 out of 10. I really hope this director and the main actor, honestly, I forgot his name, works in more stuff because they're talented. They're going places if they get the right connections.
Apparently, a guy who was built different was Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, what was his first film again?
Was Reservoir Dogs, which has a 90%.
Yeah, that's when everyone loves that movie. I am going to watch that. Like I've heard that movie's great. So yeah, unless you're Quentin Tarantino, who's just built different.
This was his debut.
Oh, and Hayao Miyazaki's debut. Hayao Miyazaki's debut was a good movie. We're gonna see it later in the list. Castle of Cagliostro, Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro. That was a good movie. So yeah. But yeah. Next is Adam by Eve, live in animation. So do you know Eve? He's like he did the intro for Jujutsu Kaisen, the first season, I think. Do you know him?
The music?
Yeah, he did the opening for the first Jujutsu Kaisen opening.
I do know. I have listened to that song.
Yeah. Do you know any of his other songs? Or no?
Nope.
Yeah, so Eve, I'm not really like the biggest Eve fan, but I do like some of his songs. It gets a bit repetitive at times, but I do like most of his music. So when I heard he had this kind of like weird music video kind of with a mix-in of like an actual story-esque kind of thing, I was like, okay, cool, I'll check it out. It's only under an hour. Should be fun. And I wasn't really a big fan. It was kind of like, oh, cool, it's an album list of Eve songs, and then with cutscenes in between of this girl trying to find her friend, and that's it. And it's not really interesting or developed.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I listen to an album, I don't want cutscenes in between.
Yeah, I was like, oh, cool, I'm bopping to the music and everything, because the music's pretty good. And I'm like, the music videos are pretty cool, and then there's like this weird in-between scenes of this girl, like, oh, I have my missing best friend or whatever.
That's like if you watch, that's like if you listen to Igor, but instead of like the music videos for the songs that actually tell the story of the songs, you got like fucking random bullshit in between the
Yeah,
songs.
the thing
really,
is,
really
it's like
slow.
the songs, music videos aren't even that connected to the cutscenes anyway. They just like show
Oh
really
boy.
music video edity things of like the main character looking out in the top of a building, anime girl style. It's like nothing's
Oh
really
boy.
connected. It does. It's not even like.
Has to happen. It has
Yeah,
to
it's got
happen,
some
dude.
cool visuals, but it's so like the whole thing is like so music video-y, and music video editing is fine when it's like a music video, but like since it's trying to kind of pass off as somewhat a movie, it's like the editing is kind of terrible. And yeah, after a while you're like, yeah. Also, I finished this movie at 3 in the morning, so I was probably kind of angry. But then I was like, I just want to sleep, So I pick great times to finish films. But yeah, if you like Eve music, I guess kind of check it out. Um,
I didn't even know. And Igor has almost all the songs in Igor have a fucking video for it.
ah, I mean, maybe I'll
They
binge them
aren't.
all later at some point.
They aren't. Yeah, only a couple of them are actually like law, but they all have at least some.
Hmm.
Dude.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna see Igor then with all the music videos, I guess.
That's not like there's only like two that are like actual full length music videos. The rest are just like a couple of parts from the song. But yeah, you have to listen to "Boyfriend," which is a song that was
Cut out. He wanted to know which ones were the real ones, so
yeah, no, only the real ones.
only the real ones know
looked up
that.
on YouTube.
Yeah, he wanted to know which ones were his real fans. So yeah, Adam by Eve, not very good. Yeah, unless you're a fan of Eve and weird music video editing, then I don't really recommend this. Music's good though.
The title, the title, Adam by Eve.
Yeah,
You get it?
yeah, it's based off that. I know, crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next,
I
Batman.
don't think
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I don't think I could listen to more than like one song from Eve because I don't know.
That's
I
fair.
can't I can't listen, especially I enjoy some Japanese songs. I would much rather just prefer to listen to songs in my own language.
That's fair. I like Japanese songs personally, but yeah, I get that.
Like
I mean-
I like them. I like them, but it's like I like songs in my language more.
That's fair. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I mean, I don't like. I mean English specifically. I mean, my native language. I hate listening to songs in my native language personally.
Yeah.
Mostly because the songs kind of suck, but the ones that are good, I'm not a big. My dad's a big fan of a few of them, so I actually got to sing one
Yeah.
of them, so that was pretty epic. Yeah, cool lore drop.
Dude.
Next
Yeah.
is the Batman movie. Here in the 5 out of 10s, there were 3 Batman movies, so I'll tell you, yeah, not really the best.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Whoa. Okay now. Okay now. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the stream right now.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way you have Batman under the Red Hood this low.
I'm sorry. I'll explain myself. Give me a sec. We're getting there.
We will. I will fight tooth and fucking nail for that movie, dude.
Okay. When we
There's
talk
no
about it,
way.
if we talk about it,
5 out of 10, dude.
okay. When we talk about it, let's see if you can convince me to put it above the creator, because I think that's the highest it could get. Sorry. But before that, we get controversial. We start fighting each other in the ring. Batman Year One. Did you watch this one?
No, but I know the story of it.
You read the
somewhat.
comic or something?
I watched a recap video on YouTube.
Okay, so you're a fake one, not a real
Oh,
comic
yeah.
fan.
I am.
Fair enough. But yeah.
I only own one comic.
Which one is it? Is it like Moon Knight or something?
Fucking volume 1 of The Question.
Oh, interesting.
See, I don't know why, but I was just like, I need something, and so I bought the Question. I want Moon Knight comic so bad, dude. But they're fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I also have Berserk.
Oh yeah,
Berserk on my
Berserk.
desk right now.
Oh, Mob Psycho is worth
Berserk.
getting on. Is worth getting, I think, because I love Mob Psycho.
I would, but then again, I need to finish the massive Berserk collection.
Finish that first.
Look at this! See how trippy this fucking book is? Oh my god. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Too bad the author fucking died.
Oh, rip. That sucks.
He
Hope
died in
he's in a better.
2021, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hope he's resting in peace
Yeah,
right now.
died in 2021. Now the already slow pump out of chapters has gone even slower now.
No.
I highly doubt this Berserk will actually ever get a conclusion.
Rip. Oh
I
well.
highly doubt it.
Some of the best things
Well, I mean,
maybe will never end, you know?
the last chapter that he wrote is like a okay conclusion. You know what I mean? Like it
Mm.
could end there,
But it could also go further.
but I mean it's going further with like his best friend and the team he worked with,
Oh.
and the chapters after his death have been good, but they aren't releasing.
They've just kept them in a
They're
vault.
taking so long. They're taking so long to make new ones.
That's good. I mean, that's kind of sad, but like, it's a good thing they're trying to like be very careful, you know. What they're probably thinking, what would he like as well, you know. So I get that.
I get that, but I won't be 50 by the time Berserk finishes.
I mean, we're gonna be dead by the time One Piece finishes, so it's all good.
Yeah, apparently, like fucking 1,000.
1,000 episodes.
1,000
episodes, 1,000 chapters too. Like plus, like 1,000 something anymore. I don't know.
Bleach has like 600.
Yeah, 600.
7 chapters. 86. There's a one-shot chapter that's a sequel that teases the continuation that I might continue. It's gonna continue on. But yeah, it's a long series.
Yeah.
Long series. All those things are long. Okay, back to Batman.
Batman Year One.
No.
So
Back to Batman.
Yeah, Batman Year One. I'm so glad no one saw my tweet telling it yeah, it's about Commissioner Gordon.
Didn't Gordon cheat on his wife?
Yeah, he did. Yep. With some other woman.
And Batman sucks.
Batman's not really in this movie. It's mostly a movie about Commissioner Gordon. I like the beginnings of Batman from Commissioner Gordon's perspective. I
like Gordon.
Yeah, and he's voiced by Bryan Cranston.
He is. Bryan Cranston would make an excellent Gordon.
Yeah, he was great. I watched this with my younger brother, and he seemed to enjoy it, so, you know, good for him, right? I thought it was fine. Like, 1 hour, like, it's enjoyable enough. It's got it's got an interesting enough story, but I don't know, nothing really, like, stood out to me. I don't know. It was like, nothing really was...
I do like Batman.
I mean, everyone likes Batman, right? Like, maybe one person doesn't.
Batman.
Yeah. He's fun.
Batman is in fact better than...
No.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
As an avid Spider-Verse, Raimi, freaking dick rider, I'm gonna die on that hill. Spider-Man's better than Batman.
I'm sorry. Spider-Man is not better than Batman.
No, okay, we're gonna go in circles here, but I disagree. Agree to disagree. Spider-Man's better. I understand why you don't like Spider-Man, or you aren't really a big fan, but Spider-Man's better. Spider-Man's better. But yeah, this movie is fine.
Say agree to disagree, like this conversation won't come up later in
it will. It so will. Just trust. It so will. I just know it. I feel it in my bones. Yeah. Anyway, this movie is fine. Yeah, I don't know what it honestly could have done better to impress me personally. Like, it did everything well, but I don't know, nothing really stood out to me. Like, yeah, it was fine. Nothing really stuck with me or anything. I don't know why. Sometimes it just be like that.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's a good movie. But then click with yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild, dude. That's wild. That Red Hood placement is really messing me up.
I'm sorry. It was actually much higher before, actually. It was much higher before, but the more...
Low?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We can talk about it later, but next... I'm sorry, you know. I hate superheroes or something. I don't know. Something like that.
Ugh.
Honestly, yeah, actually, wait. Let me edit this list. Give me a sec. I want to put something. I want to put Batman higher. Oh wow, this list. We're not even halfway.
Whoa.
I'm putting this above the animes.
For one, we're only at 80. We've been going for 2 hours. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this today.
Yeah, we can do this next week. The rest of it. Okay, fine. You know what?
We can continue. Hey, Truman Show 3 is very nice. I do like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put. Fine, I'll put Under the Red Hood. You know, thinking about it now, it is better than like The Creator. I don't know if I'll go higher than that though. I'm sorry. Okay, so I put Red Hood higher because thinking about it more, it's much better than the next two films I'm talking about. So I was like, yeah, I'm putting that above there. And the only reason it's below, I'm sorry, 5 out of 10, man. I'm sorry. That meant year one, yeah. Next movie, which is now below year one, whatever. It's fast anyway. Don't worry, this will be quick. The tunnel. Am I stupid? The tunnel, the summer, the exit of goodbyes. Have you watched Your Name? Yes. Imagine. Yeah, have you watched Your Name? Watch another ripoff that's boring and less interesting. It's just another anime movie that's right enough. Yeah, because like so many anime romance movies after Your Name just basically became a clone of Your Name. Like I've watched so many because I'm a sad soy boy who loves watching movies about freaking teenagers who just love like soying out and everything.
I get it.
Yeah, but yeah, this movie was freaking boring. Nothing happens. It kind of has.
Yeah, Persona awoken that part of me.
I get it. If Persona awoken that part of sad teenagers, watch 5 centimeters per second. That's the only other Shinkai film I'd recommend if it's not Your Name. 5 centimeters per second might hit with you, so I liked it a bit. Yeah, this movie's whatever. Not much to say. It's got a somewhat interesting plot, and I like how the girl waits for. Yeah, the poster's pretty cool. The girl, she has to wait for the guy for like 8 years, and she only knew him for like a month. So hashtag me and who for real. Need a girl. The top review for it was need a girl to wait for me for like 8 years when we only knew each other for a month. For real.
God dang.
I know. I need that for real. So yeah, the movie's fine.
Sorry.
Movie's fine. It has a kind of cool thing about like wanting to create art that resonates with people before you want to be remembered for like creating an art that sticks with people, and I like that element, but that's the only thing I could really say.
Listen, ladies, do not expect me to wait for you 8 months if I know you for 1 month. 8 years if I know you for 1 month. That is asking too much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't doing that.
that was so funny. You got places to go. Next is the director of Your Name. Speak of the devil. Shinkai. This was his first feature film, The Place Promised in Our Early Days. So it's very it has a really it's kind of an interesting plot. It's kind of sci-fi. It's really bloated and convoluted. Like there's so many things happening, like all at once, and
violin.
I forgot why there's a reference. Yo, Whisper of the Heart, it's crazy. No, it's not, sadly. But you can tell Shinkai likes Whisper of the Heart, too. Like, the elements of Whisper of the Heart are seen through his films. Ocean Waves and Whisper of the Heart are, like, real. You can really tell they're heavy inspirations.
That fucking space gun.
Yeah, this is sci-fi. There's a sci-fi. They have to, like...
This man got a violin and a space gun somehow in the same thing and just doesn't explain it. Why is there a space gun?
The movie is really, I tell you, the movie's like convoluted. There's so many things happening. Like, the girl basically goes into a forever coma or whatever, and like this coma helps. Yeah, and she's like stuck in this dream. What?
A forever coma is just death.
Yeah, but she's like in this forever dream.
Not dead.
Yeah, she's not dead. She's like in this forever coma dream thing. And she's like in a dream where she's like in the same old school and the town they used to grow up in, but she's by herself and she's lonely. And the guy is like, I haven't seen her since or whatever, but I have a connection with her. I feel it in my body or whatever. And apparently if he takes the unconscious body of her and brings it along to that spaceship and flies past that tower you see in the poster, she'll wake up. I know, what a plot. And then she wakes up and they're together or something. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. No, they don't kiss or anything. They just like, you're back or whatever.
Lady, quick! We need to get you past this tower. Why? I don't know. You just need to. I don't.
Oh wait, she's unconscious. He had to like steal her body and everything.
Yeah, we gotta take your unconscious body and take it past that tower.
Yeah, it's a really interesting plot. It has a lot of those things Your Name has about, the guy yearning for something, for someone. I freaking memorized that dialogue, kill me. The opening monologue where he's always like,
someone.
I love that line. Anyway, basically it has a lot of that.
Same, dude. I'm yearning for something,
For someone.
someone.
Yeah, I love that line so much at opening. Anyway, so yeah, it has a lot of those themes of Your Name, of the separation of two lovers and stuff like that, but it's just not that well executed, and it's kind of boring. 5 out of 10. Next,
Yeah.
yeah,
The space guns couldn't. The space guns could not save it.
yeah. Next is Modest Heroes. So this is from the guys who basically the Studio Ghibli, basically Studio Ponok, which is seen here in the poster. It's a studio of a bunch of guys who used to work at Ghibli, and they kind of wanted to not do their own thing for real, and so they made their own little studio, and now they have their own films. This and their other film is on this list, which I'll talk about later. But this was I think this was before the other one. This is Modest
Wow, it
Heroes.
really does feel like. It really does feel like Discount Ghibli.
Yeah, and that's what I think when I watch their films. It's so discount Ghibli. I hope they make something great because they're very talented overall. But yeah, this one is 3 different shorts, and they're all spliced together to make a story about modest heroes. Can you tell? Because that's the title. So the first one's about these kids.
That's the name of the movie.
Yo, they're about modest heroes. Anyway, so the first one's about kind of like our Yeti, except they can live underwater. That's basically the first one. So this guy gets
so underwater Yeti.
Yeah, underwater or Yeti.
Huh.
Yeah.
Mouth.
Yeah. That's the middle guy here. That's the first one. Basically, the small guy and his sister get separated with. Oh yeah, both of them get separated from their dad, and they have to save him from a monster. And it's really it's fine. Nothing amazing. It was kind of lame. So yeah, 5 out of 10. I'm gonna rate each individual score, by the way, for each individual film. And then the second one, which is my favorite one, it's about this mom and this kid, and her kid has egg allergies or something. So I think it was milk allergies, lactose intolerant. And basically it's kind of just the things that happen when she has to deal with it, looking after him extra, stuff like that, him being a bit careless. The end of the little short is him taking ice cream that he thought was not lactose intolerant, so he gets allergies and has to go to the hospital because he's stupid and he forgot to check if it had anything he's allergic to. So yeah.
Wow, that ice cream that's made of milk.
Yeah, he's 6 years old though. But yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it because I love my mom. So it reminded me of my mom, and I like that. And my annoying little brother, who's annoying, and so he does stupid things like this too, and she has to look out for him. So it reminded me of that. So some bias. But yeah, Mom, if you're ever seeing this 10 billion years in the future, because this is history, remember? We're making history with this one. Mom.
This is history.
Yeah, I want to say, Mom, I love you. So there you go. Remember, kids, to always love your mothers. So that's why it was my favorite one. I love my mom.
Yeah,
so.
Please do that.
And then the last.
We love moms here.
Yeah, we love moms here. And then the last one was The Invisible Man, which has a very interesting concept. It's basically about this invisible man, because he's literally invisible because, metaphorically speaking, he he doesn't really talk, he doesn't talk to people, he's kind of quote unquote invisible, And even though he is...
Yeah. My bad. Make sure I said anything.
Yeah, and then he basically saves this little kid from dying, this baby from dying, basically, because the stroller went off, and he saves it, and he feels better, even though he's not so invisible after all. I guess he's worth something. So that was okay. I felt it could have been paced a bit better, and I don't know, just better overall. But it's got the best. Yeah, it's kind of it. Oh, and he cries, and beside him is what is assumed to be another invisible man who's like, "Hey man, it's okay. I get you, dog. I understand you."
I get you, dog.
Yeah, he's an invisible man. At least implied. It doesn't show his face, but it's implied he's an invisible man. So yeah, and it was okay.
Yeah, when you said Invisible Man, I was like, there's 3 stories that are called Invisible Man, including this one. I was like, huh. Invisible Man is just very popular,
I mean, it's a cool concept, right?
There's the book Invisible Man, which I love.
Oh.
There's the horror movie Invisible Man.
Yeah, the 2018. I heard that movie's kind of bad, but who knows?
And then this Invisible Man.
Yeah, this one, it's fine. It's got the best animation out of the 3, I think. But it was kind of it's kind of whatever. Cool stuff. I think all 3 of these guys could make something really cool one day, but for now, not really.
But
So,
not today.
but not today. Okay, it's a break from a lot of the anime stuff. Thank God. Don't worry, it'll come back later. I watch too much anime movies.
Yay.
Yay. Next is a Richard
Oh
Linklater
no.
film. Have you heard of Richard Linklater?
Actually, I can't really be talking. No. I was gonna say I can't really be talking about the anime stuff and a whole bunch of my movies are just they're just
Yeah.
sad.
He did the Before trilogy and School of Rock. Have you heard of those? Well, you've probably heard of School of Rock, right?
I think I've heard of School of Rock. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard it.
He's like kind of an experimental filmmaker. The Before trilogy is basically this romance trilogy of they were all like filmed 10 years apart to really like show the age and everything like that. So it's like a chance encounter in like the 90s, and then many years later they meet again in the 2000s, and then many years later they meet in the 2010s. So that's how the trilogy kind of goes. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh.
It sounds kind of cool though, and everyone says it's really good, so I'll check it out. And so this movie is an animated movie from him called Apollo 10 and a Half: A Space Age of Childhood. Now, on paper, I really thought I was gonna like enjoy this at the very least. Like, I really like it because it's basically just this Jack Black out of all people. Basically, yeah, Jack Black narrating the childhood of Richard Linklater. Now, I personally, I thought I'd really like that because, I like just normal slice of life stuff, just recounting it. But the problem with this one is that it's structured a bit weirdly. So the first part, it's basically because, a kid's imagination goes kind of wild. So this kid's like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, Zachary Levi, and again, by the way, he's in the bottom tier of this list a lot for some reason. And he's like, he hired this 10-year-old kid.
For some reason, I will not know.
Yeah, maybe he's not really in good movies or anything. Anyway, so yeah, he like hires this 10-year-old because like, oh, so like we're trying to like get to the moon landing before the real dogs get it, Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, and the boys go there. And so we want a 10-year-old for some reason to go there. And it's kind of like, oh, it's an imagination. Yeah. So it's kind of like an imagination, like, okay, cool. But then it stops, and then it goes into this like really long 1 hour of just him stating a bunch of things he did in his childhood. And it really breaks the pacing, and like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now. And it's fine. And you mostly forget about that stuff anyway, which is a bad thing because it comes out later, and it comes out of nowhere towards like the last 20 minutes. And it's like really just whiplash. It's like, oh, I thought it was a recounting of childhood. What's this now? And it really breaks the pacing. I feel like the movie could have sprinkled the more, a kid's imagination kind of thing throughout the film. Because, when you're a kid, you think of a lot of things like, it could have been peppered throughout better in the film, I think. It would have been kind of cool and make it like a part of Jack Black's narrating, like he thought it was real, and say it like it was real, and show it like it was real or something, but yeah, I don't know. The recounting childhood stuff is cool and all, but one problem I found is that it's just that. Which was the point, but it also makes it kind of uninteresting at times, like it loses you. And there's nothing really, there's no like theme to like really connect all these together, because Only Yesterday is kind of like this, where it kind of recounts the childhood of someone. That's all you kind of gotta know about that. But it has like a central theme of why it's showing you all this, and like there's something that kind of connects all these like kind of different, disparate childhood things, and it kind of comes together to make like an interesting story. Here it's just kind of a recounting, and that's it. It's kind of like hearing your freaking grandfather talk about the good old days, which is fine and all, but it's not your grandfather, so you're kind of uninterested at sometimes. So it has some interesting things. It's pretty fun at times. It got some cool. The animation's a bit interesting. It's not like really good animation, but it's interesting, and it's 2D. So I'm a simp for 2D animation. I'll eat up anything. Yeah. The movie could be mid, and I'll eat it all up. So yeah, it has a lot of interesting things, but overall, it was kind of a disappointment and kind of fell apart for me. So sorry. Bye-bye, Apollo. So yeah, 5 out of 10. I think you can still check it out if you like, you like more experimental kind of things, and you like Richard Linklater. But if you don't check it out. Next is the DreamWorks film I saw this year. The only DreamWorks film I saw this year so far, because I haven't watched Kung Fu Panda 4 yet. Orion and the Dark. Have you heard of this one?
I heard it's by I've heard of it.
Yeah, this was
helped made by some famous dude.
Yeah, Charlie Kaufman. Yeah, Charlie Kaufman. That guy, I really want to see a lot of his films, but I just haven't gotten yet. A lot of the films that he's influenced or he's made, really, a lot of people really, really love. So, have you heard of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Jim Carrey.
I have not.
Okay. Oh, he made a Nicolas Cage movie adaptation. Have you heard of that?
I think I have heard of adaptation for Nick Cage. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet though. I
Yeah,
need to. I need
people say that's like really good, and Nick Cage goes crazy. Like it's basically about this guy trying to adapt a play or whatever into like a film, and he kind of goes insane while doing it. And it's Nick Cage, so it should be fun, right? Um,
Nick Cage makes every movie he's in automatically a 10 out of 10 masterpiece, no question.
so including Into the Spider Verse, 10 out of 10 masterpiece.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, okay, good. I need to get that out of you. Good. Okay. So yeah, Ryan the Dark. Um, this movie low-key came out too late. If this movie came out when I was 6 years old, I probably would have loved it because I was really afraid of the dark when I was young, like super afraid. Because I was scared of like ghosts and stuff, you know, and dead people and everything, dead relatives, specifically dead relatives. I don't know why. Yeah, dead relatives scared me a lot. I don't know.
For me, yeah, at night, for me, you always gotta go to the bathroom, gotta check your surroundings, and you come out and it's super dark out.
Yeah.
Then jump, leap into your bed from the door. So you can leap so the monster can't grab you on the way over.
Smart.
They're under your bed. They're the closet too. Of course.
Yeah, but I feel like if this movie came out when I was 6 years old, I would have loved it. But because I'm a grown man. I'm lying.
Yeah.
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 This movie isn't all that amazing to me. It's fine. It's kind of cute, you know. Kind of like it kind of shows like it's kind of confusing towards the end because it's kind of like this is a story of like the dad when he was a kid and he's telling it to his daughter, but then the daughter kind of continues it in like the last 30 minutes, and then the daughter's son continues the story. Basically, it's like the dad is telling the story of how he overcame the fear of the dark to his like daughter, but then the daughter it kind of switches to the daughter, like, in not only inserting herself into the story, but continuing the story. And then, towards the end, it becomes a weird mishmash of nothing happening, like, weird things happening, because the daughter's child is now telling the movie. The daughter of the main character, who's the little kid in this movie. Yeah, it's super confusing, I know.
What?
It's confusing, I know. I'm having trouble explaining it. But I would have been fine with that if it was more like not towards the last 30 minutes, because all that I explained to you happens in the last 30 minutes. If it was more like...
You're not gonna lie when you said that. I just thought in the last 3 minutes it went from the dad telling it to the daughter telling it to the daughter.
It really feels like that. Because consistently throughout like the first hour or so, it's like the dad's telling the story. Okay. Of how he overcame the fear of the dark of this imaginary guy named Dark and the other things that help you at night or whatever. And like, oh, he overcame the dark and everything. But like, yeah, the last 30 minutes, it's just like, yeah, it's like, it gets really jumbled. I don't know, it's really weird. So yeah, I kind of lowered my rating. It's an enjoyable enough film though. I wouldn't really rewatch it. And compared to DreamWorks' other films, it's more of a miss, for me at least.
Yeah.
And this was my first Charlie Kaufman.
DreamWorks
is weird.
DreamWorks is usually pretty good.
I feel like they're the most inconsistent. They made The Prince of Egypt. Prince of Egypt's a masterpiece. Have you seen it?
Yep, they made that too.
Yeah, Prince of Egypt's great. I love that movie. Like one of my favorites on it. It's so good.
They made
Kung Fu Panda.
Did they make another Bible movie?
They did Joseph.
They made the Joseph movie.
Yeah, that was okay. That had Ben Affleck, so that was funny.
And they made hold on, I forgot what they made. They made Kung Fu Panda.
Ah, yeah, that's what I said earlier, Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, and they're making like other movies too, but cool. I mean, DreamWorks is nice.
Yeah, they're very inconsistent. Like they'll make a Shark Tale, but you know they'll also have Kung Fu Panda. So.
Shark Tale's peak.
Yeah, sure.
Shark Tale. That's Martin Scorsese as an actual character.
Yeah, the only Martin Scorsese. Yeah, he knew game.
The only role
he ever played. He knows game, you know. He knows a movie when he sees one.
It's a Shark Tale.
Yeah.
I don't know what possessed that man. Only do Shark Tale.
Do you think Will Smith forced him? Will Smith loves, Will Smith's a character in Hollywood, so.
I love it.
We should rewatch it. I'll wake you up in like 10 in the morning in a weekend too, and we're like, let's watch Shark Tale. Pop it in. Yeah, we'll watch. Mm.
Oh man, that's so good. Jack Black's also in it, playing the vegetarian
He
shark
plays
who
a
is.
gay shark, right? A gay shark.
He plays he plays a vegetarian shark who is 110% a gay allegory. He
Yeah.
uses the term "come out" like 10, 15 times in the movie.
Yosuke level of subtlety.
Yeah, literally, literally partner 163 times in a month level of
Uh,
subtle.
yeah. So yeah, that's Orion the Dark. It's fine. Yeah. If you showed 6-year-old me this, he would have loved it because he wouldn't be afraid of the dark because he's actually a really chill dude. So yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie, half the stuff we talked about, if we can probably move for half the thing and just go on some tangent for the other half. And it's so funny. All right,
Next is
let's walk
Top
in. What's the next movie?
Top Gun. Ah,
Oh wait, I
America.
see this movie.
Yeah. So you want to talk about the
Hey, I
plot?
love it. You love it. We love them. Yes, we love it
America.
here. We love America here.
Hmm. Danger
All right,
zone. Right into
all
the
right.
danger zone.
Yep. All right. Not gonna lie. Let's talk about Top Gun. I don't really remember it all that well, but I'll talk about it anyway. Tom Cruise, he'd be the American man in the
Mm.
plane. He'd be flying, and this other dude, Iceman,
Mm.
who
They're
is
gay, by the
100%
way.
not. Yeah,
They
yeah.
banged
At this point,
definitely.
yeah, they are gay. They are gay.
They definitely banged somewhere
Not,
after the movie.
they did. Not gonna lie, and I really do think the other guy's not. The other guy has the most non-American accent I've ever heard, but that's fine. And they fly around and shoot stuff. That's really the
Yeah.
plot. I
That's
really
really
don't
the.
remember anything else.
Yeah,
That's really it.
it was okay.
That's really it.
Yeah, honestly, making a sequel of this was so bizarre, but hey, the sequel's good, so I'll take it, right?
The sequel is much better.
Yeah, this movie was okay. Nothing really interesting except for like the occasional like very sexual tension scenes between all the males, you know, being shirtless and stuff. Like there's a lot of sexual
Yeah.
tension there. I mean,
In the
my
military, dude.
yeah,
It's
the military. Yeah, the military. Not definitely the most straight place ever. Fun fact.
The military. Yeah.
So yeah,
Bro, wanna know something funny about that?
what?
My friend's dad was in the military, and he was in like Iraq or something.
Hmm.
And his like bunkmate apparently had like every single Studio Ghibli film downloaded to his computer,
That's so based.
and so his dad watched them all, and then his dad was like, "Man, these some good ass cartoons," and so he bought them all, and then
That's
my friend watched them all because that was the only thing they had on DVD at their house.
that's so based. That's
So
so
yeah,
based. Love that guy.
and
Whoever that guy is, God bless
yeah,
you. Studio Ghibli all the way,
bro,
baby.
it's so funny, dude.
That's.
It's so funny.
I
Oh
swear,
man. Okay.
everyone else I know
Yeah.
who I've convinced to like Ghibli seems to have people around them who like Ghibli more than I do, or like a lot of people around that aren't really big Ghibli fans, like a lot of my relatives or anything like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, yeah.
But yeah,
I know, but they make fun. Yeah, no, they make fun of me for liking weeb shit. But he said no, Ghibli films are the exception.
yeah, they're like the exception of the weeb stuff. And there's good weeb stuff. Come on, be for real. There's good stuff. So yeah, Top
Yeah.
Gun's a 5 out of 10. I like, I love the gay representation in the
Wait,
80s. Revolutionary.
Another funny thing that happened with that friend is that I tried to convince him to play Persona 3,
Yeah.
and so what he did is that he played it, but instead of doing anything, he just this dumbass. He just slept for like 5 months straight.
What?
He got to where you were at in like a day because he just did not do anything. He just slept. Really, just slept. No social links, no charter. He just slept.
Bro was me in 2020. He's just living. He's just
Bro,
living
yeah.
2020 simulator.
Yeah, yeah. And then this guy had the audacity to say, "Yeah, nothing really happened."
Like, bro, what are you doing?
What was the
He's not doing
combat, dude?
anything.
Like, nothing really happened. And I think that was the point because beforehand, I think he looked up a speed run. It was just him sleeping and choosing the bad ending. It was so funny. But yeah,
This guy.
but truly the best player ever made.
he freaking had he had to say, "Oh yeah, nothing happens." Like you didn't play it. You didn't play
Nothing
the game.
Nothing happened. All right. But yeah, that
Yeah.
was pretty funny. Is that Batman Ninja?
No, it's Merry Little Batman. It's Merry Little Batman.
There's enough weak shit on here that it could be Batman Ninja. Bro.
I didn't watch Batman Ninja yet, honestly.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Neither did I.
Yeah, not yet.
I watched like an hour and 3-minute recap of it, so I basically know what happens.
Okay, when I watch that for the end of the year recap stuff, we can talk about that. But yeah, Merry Little Batman. It's Christmas, and I'm like a big Christmas simp, so you know this was already kind of like, oh, I'm enjoying it already. But yeah, it's very basic. The animation's
Elf.
cute.
Like Elf.
Yeah, it's a nice movie, I guess. It's like kind of cute. Batman.
Massive chin.
He looks like the
It's
chin
so
guy
funny to me.
from the chin guy in Fairly Odd Parents.
Dude. He looks like the chin dude.
Yeah. I like the take on Batman here. He's kind of fun. He's not Batman. He's more of like a dad guy, and he's like a dad, you know. So he was kind of fun.
Yeah, one of those dads. That's like Ichigo's dad.
Yeah. So yeah, movie's fine. The animation's cute. It's like a whatever movie. Yeah, I like the take on Batman though. That's an interesting new take. I've never seen him done before. So that was okay. 5 out of 10. I'll watch it with my younger brother on Christmas because he said he wanted to watch it. So.
Nice. I watched the SpongeBob stuff. SpongeBob Christmas stuff on Christmas. And I always shit talk the TV too. You know what? Cause I'm always jealous in Christmas time. Like I was younger. I was like, man, you guys are so lucky on the TV. It's just Christmas where you're at. I gotta wait a whole month. But it's Christmas Day. I'm like, yeah. You guys gotta wait a whole hour for Christmas. It's Christmas now for me.
Yeah.
Take that, SpongeBob. So, yeah, no.
Yeah.
We got the creator. I was interested in watching the creator. I never got around to it.
It's not. If you watched it in theaters, it would have been somewhat worth it because the visuals, man, they're really good. The visual effects are really good. Yeah, I think it got nominated and it deserved that nomination. The visuals. If we're just judging on like how the visuals look alone, the movie would be like an 8 or something. But you know, because it's a movie, you know, with everything else.
Yeah, it's more than just the visuals.
Yeah, if I watched this in theaters, I probably would have rated this higher too. But yeah, for what it is, it was fine. Like the movie's like I like how 1% it's literally edgier Monsters Inc. Because this guy, he like there's this child, and he like basically the child like basically says that, oh, you're my parent now, and I'm gonna follow you and stuff. And he has like prejudices against robots, which is like how Sullivan had prejudices against children.
Oh man.
And then they go on like a wild goose chase. These two people, just like Randall and his sidekick, chase them down, and they destroy governments along the way and change the world, just like in Monsters Inc. So you know what? Just watch Monsters Inc. 5 out of 10. So that's my answer.
Literally. I do love me some monsters.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time, unironically. I love that movie. So funny. So well made. It's probably the best world building. Mike Wazowski! The movie is like one of the funniest Pixar films too. Like I love Monsters Inc. Never makes me not laugh out loud. It's hilarious. Definitely. Do you think it's Pixar's best film? I think it's Pixar's best film.
I think it is.
Oh yes, you're on them.
I can't think of one better.
Most people say The Incredibles. What do you think of that one?
I think Incredibles is up there, but I don't think it's better.
Wall-E.
Wall-E? Oh. Wait. It might be tied with Wall-E.
That's fair, but Monsters Inc. is like my favorite. Wall-E's really nice though.
I rewatched Monsters Inc.
Nice. Yeah, I watched it also this year. In my grandpa's house actually at one night. It was a ton of fun. Me and my siblings were like cackling. It was great. Oh yeah, the creator. Yeah. Watch Monsters Inc. 5 out of 10.
Oh yeah, this movie. Ugh.
Okay. Since you watched it, and you seem to really enjoy it, you explain the plot and everything.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To what?
Underrated. Go like explain the plot and like what you thought of it and your defense.
I think the fucking the stream was freezing or something, and I was like, "We're showing the creator. What are you talking about?"
Oh,
hold on 1 second.
Stupid stream lag with 2 people watching. Not if you want statement server, bro. Like, get on. This is literally historical. Gosh. These people don't know priorities. Anyway, yeah, underrated. Oh, oh, you're muted. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be RB too. I'm gonna be right back. So yeah, let me just mute. Put this down. Okay, I'm back. Check the stream out. Yeah, no one's here. No one's even watching the stream.
All right.
No, you're back.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah. No,
Also,
I left to do water break, so because we've been like talking
yeah.
so much.
Also, I don't have that much time left. 'Cause I am doing a tour of a local college in about like an hour.
Okay.
I have to get ready.
Okay. When do you have to
This is
go?
So I think this is probably gonna be the last one. Then I'm gonna have to start getting ready.
Okay. We'll end here
That's
too because
fine.
we're at. Oh my gosh, we're only at 71st film. I'll end here too. It's already like almost 1 a.m. for me. So
Yeah, so
let's finish this
so
up.
after I criticize your take on Run to the Red Hood, I will.
You'll go.
We can end this. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna?
we can-
Do you think we
we
can do this
pick
tomorrow?
up next time.
Yeah, we can do it
Tomorrow?
tomorrow if you
Yes.
have time. Same time, 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Under the Red Hood. Take it away. Explain the plot and like your thoughts on it and everything, cause
Okay. The plot. So now Batman is doing his thing. No. Oh, okay. Well, I should start before that. So Robin, Jason Todd Robin, was taken by the Joker on a mission
Joker.
and kidnapped, and basically was killed by the Joker. Okay, you see, that's the beginning. And then, of course, stuff that happened before that, but that's sprinkled in throughout the story. And so we fast forward till current day. Nightwing and Batman, they fight Amazo for a second.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh my God, it's Batman. Yeah, and then Red Hood shows up, kills the people they were talking to. They chase after him. He shows off his skills. Like, that's not any normal dude. He has to have training for that. And Batman gets suspicious. So he goes to the Joker. They talk it out. Joker
Beats him up.
Haha, Joker says, haha, I killed Jason Todd. That was funny, wasn't it? And then that happens. Then the Red Hood takes over the crime bosses of Gotham, which is in a really cool scene. I love the Red Hood.
Yeah, wasn't he like
then
your
he starts
profile pic?
He was at one point. It was only for a couple. It was only for like a day though. But yeah, and then after that, he goes after Black Mask, and then goes after Black Mask, and because Batman won't stop him, he goes to the Joker to ask the Joker to stop him, and Joker does this, kills all his henchmen and says, "Yeah, I need men. Well, not these men because they're dead." Black Mask's like, and then Joker shows up. He does his thing. He gets Red Hood to show up, but Batman's also there to stop Jason. At this point, Batman figured it out. It's Jason. They have this hustle. Because before that, Jason already beat the Joker and tied him up and put him in their apartment. The Batman and Joker and Batman and Jason fight. Pretty cool fight scene. But obviously Batman's better because he's Batman. There's a really cool scene of Joker and I'm gonna say Red Hood. Red Hood and Batman talking out their ideological differences and why they do the things they do.
That was a good scene, actually. I enjoyed that scene a lot.
And Joker is on the ground saying, "What are you guys talking about?" Like, just tell me, please. But they don't. Batman dodges a bullet and throws a battering into the gun of Jason, the barrel of Jason's gun. And it blows up, and Jason runs off. And we don't really see Jason, and that's basically the end of the movie. And it's right there.
Yeah.
So I like that. That's like pretty basic. That's pretty basic because I haven't seen it in like a year.
That's fair.
But I do like it.
Yeah, I see why you like it. I do think it's an interesting take on Batman. I think honestly it was because I was tired when I watched this. I watched this. It was really late. It was like 1 in the morning when I watched this already at 12:30. So I was probably kind of sleepy, but. I don't know, it just didn't kind of stick with me or anything, and I never really thought about it after I saw it that night.
I think I watched it again.
Yeah, I think I'll watch it again at some point. Maybe it'll go higher on the list, like Dune Part 1, which will probably go higher on the list if I rewatch it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid of that Dune Part 1. I'm afraid.
The placement's at 55. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But yeah, Under the Red Hood. When I watched it, I enjoyed it. I think I actually rated it a 6, so much higher than I rated it now. And then at some point, I just kind of forgot about it, and I was like, oh yeah, this movie exists, and I kind of put it lower on the list because I realized I didn't really remember anything. It didn't really stick with me, so I think rewatch this and due for it. But yeah, I do agree it's a what? Yo, my sister just walked into the room. What are you doing? What are you? Oh, let me. Yeah, she caught us. Yeah, she's here. Hey, say hi for her. Say hi.
Hi.
He says hi. What's up?
Hi.
What's up? Yep. What's up? Hi.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Okay, what do you want, bro? Oh, okay, wait, give me a sec. Let me just leave the room. Yeah, hurry up, come on.
My allergies and my voice make me sound make my voice so much more than it actually is.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, she was basically here to say nothing. She said nothing. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, Under the Red Hood. Since we're about to wrap up, yeah, on the Red Hood, I think it's a solid, interesting take on Batman. I think I do need to rewatch this because I can't really remember much of it. Nothing really stuck with me, but I do really love that scene where Red Hood was all like, yeah, he's talking to him, but you wouldn't even break your code even for me. I love that. I really love that scene, honestly. Oh, and I like that twist, or that scene where Batman realizes that Red Hood is like someone he knows because Red Hood, before a train stops, he says the name Bruce.
It says Bruce.
Yeah, that was a really cool part. So yeah, I think if I rewatch this, I'll enjoy this much more. So yeah, I think it's in due for a rewatch, and yeah, I think we're ending it here. I'll still give it the 5 out of 10. Yeah. At number 71, and we'll end here. We're not even halfway, I think. Yeah, because we're only at the first 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. We're only at the first 30 films. We're 30% there, boys. So yeah.
30% there.
Heck yeah.
We have been going. This has been 3 hours.
It's been 3 hours. 2 hours. Yeah, we've been talking for like 3 hours more or less. So yeah. I guess we'll end it here now. Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. No
yeah,
problem.
we can do this
try
tomorrow.
to make it tomorrow. It really depends if I go to church or not.
Alright, yeah, just let me know tomorrow, because I'll get the stream ready and everything. Yeah, it was really fun, especially because it's like the first call I've been in since when I told you 3 years ago. Okay, man.
First call I've been in months.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Bye. See ya. And that is stream. Yeah, bye.